Welcome back, everybody, to episode 34 of Simply Another Band of Curiously Odd Travelers. Um, Last time, our party had returned to the barracks of the Hooded Lanterns after their harrowing ordeal in the inscrutable tower, the massive structure looming high over the skyline of Drakenheim, having secured the arcane nexus, and being carried back to safer accommodations by River and Eldrick Runeweaver of the Amethyst Academy. After a day or two of rest, resupplying, and various discussions, everyone within the barracks noticed that there seemed to be a commotion spreading across various portions of the city. Pillars of smoke forming across various segments of an otherwise calm and usually soaked by rain and otherwise less than favorable weather, or surrounded by various levels of the haze. But now another smoky cloud looms over portions of the city as our party realized that various segments of the Silver Order Knights, accompanied by Flamekeepers and Chaplains, were in the process of burning down the city, full stock, scorched earth across the center of the city, in an effort to rid the continent of the delirium that had spread outside the city itself, contaminating all manner of creature and wildlife and otherwise the natural order of this world. With that being said, still the capital city of an otherwise foreign power, now being assaulted by the Silver Order Knights of Illyria, a foreign entity, did not bode well or go over well with the members of the Hooded Lanterns, as they pleaded their case with you all for assistance as they began to set up operations to potentially subvert this burning of the city. This request was met with mixed feelings from the party, but after a bit of further discussion, as well as an envoy of the Silver Order arriving not only to parley with Elias Drexel, the Lord Commander of the city, but to demand the relinquishment of the party themselves for crimes against the church. A sort of retaliation for what has now been discovered as less than agreeable actions of the past finally coming home to roost. Nevertheless, the party made the joint decision to leave the barracks, as the potential for ruining an otherwise safe haven would be perhaps more detrimental than trying to fend them off from this secured location. And now, as the party is on the cusp of heading out to greet the Silver Order at the dusk of this evening, the required point in time before the Silver Order would then would otherwise march on the barracks. The party finds itself mere hours before leaving this safe haven to confront whatever it is is now scorching its way through the city. With that being said, what would you all like to do?
I'm sorry, we decided to turn ourselves over to them?
No, just to leave the barracks and confront...
Leave the barracks that we don't. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Just to clarify above the table, the options were to fight off, and risk damaging the otherwise defensible barracks,
Sure.
or fighting outside the confined
The walls.
walls of the barracks, yeah.
Sure. Okay.
In addition, Elias had offered a limited number of his urban rangers to assist you all at a distance, if need be,
Right.
in this process. But you were still discussing requesting any further help at the end of our last session, as well as other strategies you might take, given the limited amount of time you had to discuss tactics. But with that, what would you like to do?
So we're like just outside of the barracks at this point.
As far as I remember, last time you were still in the barracks, or just at the gates of the barracks.
Okay.
I think that I would be ready to go. I don't know.
Yeah, I
because
mean,
we didn't.
go ahead.
Sorry, just real quick. I was getting with the blacksmith on getting more armor, but that was yesterday, right?
Yeah, and you had already
Yeah, it was
arranged and paid
previous.
for
Yeah.
services.
A few days, so like
Yeah.
I won't get that till after this is done. Okay, yeah. Then that's the only thing
Likely,
that I had that
yes.
I would potentially even be
Mhm.
hoping to get. Otherwise, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine to leave the city.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I got no issue with leaving. No.
Just trying not to die at this point.
Well, as you all are preparing to leave, heading towards the indicated location that the envoy of the Silver Order Knights had discussed with you all, as well as the Lord Commander, you also see that Ansem, accompanied by a similar group of urban rangers, some on the rooftop, some directly beside him, are beginning to head further north. And given the direction that you saw previously, Cedric, from overhead, accompanied by Eldric in his polymorphed form, you can kind of tell that he's perhaps moving in that direction to confront at least one of these three different groups that you've seen from overhead in the process of scorching through the city. And you also see Elias, accompanied by a similar group, moving towards the third location. You can tell that, meanwhile, at the same time, Petra, Ansem's twin sister, is in the process of still fortifying the barracks that you had all assisted with previously, just in case that a group that they were unaware of were to attempt to attack the fortifications. But with that, if I can get somebody to roll me a d6, please.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
good.
We will see the outcome of that shortly.
Uh-huh.
As you all head essentially due eastward through the city. This portion of the city otherwise relatively safe and secured by the proximity to the barracks. But nevertheless, you can already begin to see and smell the aftermath of these flame lances, as you've heard them called, and seen in the encampment of Camp Dawn outside the city. The scent of this sort of alchemical reagent stored within various vessels and then carried on horseback and ejected through these lance-like implements, spreading gouts of fire through areas and used as implements for subduing large groups of creatures or perhaps even warring factions of humanoid descent. But in this case, you see that they're being used in a very intentional scorched earth situation, an attempt to rid the world of what they deem as an infection, a cancer upon this world, as you've heard it called. From perspectives of others in the world, other groups, this is very counterintuitive. For the members of the Amethyst Academy, this is tantamount to destroying a great gift otherwise that could potentially have great benefits to the world. But for others, it is seen purely and wholly as a blight upon this world in this circumstance. As you continue to head east, the scent of this chemical, as well as the scent of burning lumber and even the scent of burning hair and flesh becomes more apparent, and you see the scorched corpses of random Garmir, ratlings, and other dregs that up until this point have found refuge and home within this city, or once its former denizens, turned completely by the contamination of the haze. Now, nothing more than charcoal bits upon the sides of the road. As you grow closer to the designated location, you begin to hear the footfalls of horses, as well as the evident crumbling of structures occasionally, as the structures are rendered unstable by the burning of their very foundations. And as you grow closer and closer, you can now begin to feel the heat, smoke, and the fires. Not all too familiar for most, but for some, a extremely unsavory memory. At this time, can I have everyone except for Cedric deafen their earphones for just a moment? Here.
Sure.
When I when I give you this signal, you're good to turn it back on. So,
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm good.
so. Cedric.
Hi.
As you step down through and you feel the heat of these fires, and you begin to see the soldiers, and you hear the marching and footfall of hooves of armor-laden horses, you take one step before you immediately turn to find yourself alone in a darkened void. You do not see your companions. You do not see anything. And just as you begin to fear that you have fallen into some sort of arcane trap or contaminated void, you hear a familiar voice in your head that echoes throughout this space. Do you remember the feeling, my child? That powerlessness as it all burned around you? Is that the fate you crave, or do you still desire more? The ability to control your own fate. What do you do?
I'm assuming that this is the god, if I'm not mistaken. The same one that had come to me previously.
The same voice that you heard weeks before call out to you, and the same voice you heard all those years ago as your village burned around you, as you found yourself cloaked in some sort of divine protection, as soldiers and villagers fled in all directions before being burned with holy fire.
I would love to take this into my own hands. It's the unfortunate thing is I'm no longer by myself. I have 4 others that I would consider, or I'm sorry, 3 others that I would consider friends, companions, colleagues, in some form or fashion. I certainly wouldn't be here right now without them, and vice versa. It's not controlling my own fate, it's having to work and control the fate of others as well, to try to...
Then you must
try to
lead
go
them in the direction, in our direction.
What if I'm not capable?
You are my herald. I chose you to overcome this upstart threat to our primal rule. Do you find yourself incapable of this?
Certainly not incapable, just more so apprehensive.
These so-called keepers of the flame and their righteous knights are a mere candle flicker in time. It burns brightly for the briefest of moments, casting shadow over the truth of this world and the darkness in their hearts. That flame will burn itself out in time, its demise fueled by their own hubris. And when it vanishes into the nothingness once again, our dominion will rise to take back what was stolen from us. The might of the old gods will remain long beyond the fall of this fleeting distraction they call faith. You, who knows the pain of loss and powerlessness, must be the one to champion this change. You, my herald, must shepherd him towards this revelation. Do you understand?
Of course, don't have much of a choice. Don't have much of a desire elsewise.
It is the power of the crown. We will claim what was stolen from us, guide his destiny, and in doing so, change your fate and the fate of this world. And just as you hear the last trickles of those words, see that he follows our path. And just as the word path trickles through your mind, the shadows, and you find yourself back among your companions. But anyway, with everybody back, we'll go ahead and jump back into things with that little intermediary discussion there, that little side chat. You all find yourself in an open segment of the city. There's large segments of buildings, townhomes. Some are in the process of erupting into flames, others crumbling as they are engulfed in fire. Others you find mere stacks of scorched tinder and stone being slowly put out by the drizzle of rain that is surrounding the city. And as you look on, you see a variety of individuals. The most prominent being several individuals on horseback, wearing heavy plate armor and strapped to their backs, the same containers you saw stacked in Camp Dawn. Heavily armored containers connected to lance-like weapons, at the tip of which you see a small pilot light-like flame that flickers ever so faintly before they raise these devices up, and you see a gout of fire spray out like dragon's breath across the buildings as they march and trot around, setting ablaze these various areas. On the other side of this segment of the city, you see another man on horseback, and as he sprays fire on an adjacent building, you watch as a series of small rattlings come scurrying out before being coated in a curtain of fire from the same device. Loud, voracious squeaks and cries swiftly muffled into nothingness. Directly in front of you, you see a number of individuals. Most of them standing on foot. Some in lighter garments, emblazoned with the symbol of the sacred flame, like a brass chalice with a large golden embroidery, with a few metal pauldrons and various implements and scriptures woven into books and strapped across their chest. Georgio and Cedric, you would recognize some of these individuals as chaplains. Not quite so different from the Flamekeepers, but these are mostly male individuals, and as you've seen in the past, are generally accompanying Knights of the Silver Order as sort of squires and field medics and things of that nature, sort of combat clerics, if you will. In addition, you see the heavily clad Silver Order Knights, their gleaming plate armor only dirtied near the lower half of their calves and ankles as they march through this dilapidated portion of the city, now set ablaze. And among these individuals, you see a familiar individual. Well, two. The first you see closest to you as you march into this open space, the envoy that spoke out to you all. It was accompanied by his chaplain that was with him at the time. But even more so, you see an older man with a massive kite shield in one hand and a beautifully adorned longsword strapped to his back, a far more ornate set of plate armor, and a single eye covering across what seems to be a scar on one side of his face. This man you recognize as the Knight Commander, Theodore Marshall, whom you accompanied in your successful reclamation of the chapel, or the Cathedral of St. Vitruvio, not but a few weeks prior. That same day, as everyone's skeletons were swiftly let out of the closet by an unexpected guest among you. And as you march forward into this group, you hear them turn. And let me go ahead and pull up a overhead map for you guys. You would be coming from the street on the far left. So in this general area here.
Okay.
So you can arrange yourselves coming from that direction however you'd like.
My hit points are really messed up on there.
You should be at full health. I don't think you've...
Yeah, I should
done
have
anything.
83, and that says 43. Either way, I have it on my character sheet, so...
Okay. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about the ones in Roll20. They're probably not correct. Yeah, I would just tally them on your D&D Beyond character sheets. Let's see if I can do this. A little bit better. There we go. This is the general area. As you all approach, the gentleman you see closest to you, the envoy that had approached you all at the gates of the Hooded Lanterns barracks, not but a few hours before, turns to face you all. Well, it's good to see that you've all come and prepared to turn yourselves in. That saves us another trip of heading in and potentially some unsavory matters. We'd rather not have to fight with innocent individuals for the sins of others. And as he says this, you can see the Knight Commander, more observatory, but still turns to look at you all, observing changes in the past few weeks from last he saw you, as you all had assisted in storming Temple Gate and reclaiming the chapel, or the cathedral, rather. I really wish it hadn't come to this. However, what you men have done goes against our order, the Church of the Sacred Flame, the very heavens above. Stealing from a holy place and taking the lives of innocent men. Is there anything you have to say for yourselves?
Is there anything we could say that would make a difference?
I mean,
Go
You
ahead.
can say something to piss him off.
It seems like you have your mind made up.
Not necessarily. That is entirely dependent on what you choose to do in this moment. As you can see, we're in the process of ridding the world of this tumor, this blight on innocent people. These horrid stones, these things they call delirium. They are a plague that must be excised from this world. You can choose to help us, and perhaps we will overlook your transgressions moving forward.
Perhaps you will, or you will. There's a big difference.
I cannot state. That is unfortunately above my station. But my word carries weight.
I mean,
There are few in our order that carry the weight that a commanding officer does. Perhaps only the highest of the Flame Keepers and the leader of our order himself. Help us here, and I will speak on your behalf. In addition, I must ask that you surrender the holy blade that you carry. Ignatius is a relic of our church, of our order. The weapon of the original
the way that I
Paladin.
see it is, this thing's now part of me, however. So that's where it becomes tricky.
You lay claim to that which is not yours to take. Just as you took the lives of innocent men. So I ask again, one final time. Relinquish the blade. Help us remove this blight. And repent for your sins. And I will speak of your behalf. But if you so choose to make us your adversaries, I will have no choice.
I'm so close to making this my adversary. Oh.
I mean, is the sword's a deal breaker? That's as important as anything else?
I mean, I'm gonna I feel
It is
very
a
connected
relic
to this
of
sword.
the church. It carries with it significant weight.
Yeah.
Weight you do
Okay.
not quite comprehend.
Well, I mean, you can. Have you ever talked to the sword?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
have you been
I was gonna.
connected to this
I
sword?
was. That's what I was gonna ask. Add character. I just. What's it called? Can we? I forget. Can we hear when the sword talks? Or is it only Chugrulk?
It's only Chugrulk.
Do we
Okay.
know that the
But
sword
we,
talks
but
at
we,
all?
but we know that the sword talks to them. Vice versa. Like we do know that.
'Cause,
You're not
you know,
100%
from-
sure if he's
you know
just-
from contents from the few
Okay.
times that I've gone down in pain and stuff like
Right.
From, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You've never heard the
Okay.
voice, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've seen like when like you guys have been dishonest around me, like I've been like in pain and like all those
Okay.
kind of
I got a funny idea.
Yeah.
Listen, guys. I think there's an easy way we can answer the question. Chugrulk, what does the sword say to you? What should we do? Does the sword want to stay with us? Or does the sword want to go with them?
This is what I'm saying. The sword doesn't want to leave my hands. I'm not getting the vibe that from this. That is my concern.
Okay.
I have concerns on this guy. That's all I'm saying. I don't have I'm not getting a give me over kind of vibe from my sword right now. That's my concern.
Well, there you go, man. You heard it from the sword guy himself.
Yeah, I'll pound my staff on the ground.
Well,
But then you do know.
I think that answers the question.
I'm holding a little bit of a wince.
Unbelievable. By the way.
Chugrulk, give me a persuasion check.
Unbelievable that you would lie about the sword that hates lying.
Oh my god.
Persuasion. Oh god.
Fuck.
That's good.
As you make these statements, you don't hear any accusation. You don't hear any boisterous response. You know that you're not lying as you speak on behalf of Ignatius. In fact, you don't hear anything. Strange. You hear nothing. No voice.
I don't like that.
No response at all. Ignatius is strangely quiet for the first time in weeks since you found it on your person.
Just imagining Chugrulk looking at me like, "Are you mad at me?" Like,
Is the wait, no, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be blazing right now. I was gonna say, is it blazing? But then I haven't activated
you
it.
gotta turn that on, yeah.
Yeah.
It remains still and silent as an inert piece of steel in its sheath.
I'll turn to Chugrulk and just say, "What do you think, man?" Like quietly.
What becomes of the blade? I'm gonna ask.
It will be returned to Illyria. As the highest
get
among
any-
us.
Do I get any, kind of a vibe from his response? You know, like I'm trying to feel this out as well.
Give me an insight check. Hard to say. You can see just initially with that. I mean, he doesn't outwardly seem to be trying to deceive. He just seems more pitiful or pitying of you than anything else.
Can I, does he have, is he wielding anything of, I mean, I'm gonna kind of need a sword, not gonna lie. I mean, that's all.
You say that to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I mean, if this is gonna go down the way that you want it to go, I can't be left out here with no, blade of somewhat of a equivalent fighting stature, Like, even if this
A
blade
true
is now turned into
fighter
just
of
a blade.
your supposed caliber should be able to wield whatever weapon to its fullest extent.
I mean, that's not what I'm.
A
questioning.
weapon doth not make the man.
Again, not my question.
And what are you asking?
I want an equivalent blade.
That is not your choice to make.
Surely,
It looks like
you,
I'm in the power position here, buddy.
yeah, you can probably provide something to him, can't you, Lord Commander? It's not the blade that makes the man. You have to have
I
something
believe
with
you all misunderstand my negotiation here.
I have a
We are not
pretty good
making
idea.
exchanges for material gain. This is an exchange to keep you all among the living.
Oh, you're so dumb.
But you
Oh
want our
my
help
God.
in this scenario, and you're saying this.
I'm afraid I didn't stutter, son.
I don't think I did either.
I see. Well, I'm afraid it seems our negotiations have failed.
It seems that way.
And
And I'm not planning on dying.
very well. And you watch as he reaches back and begins to pull
Oh, my
this
blade,
beautiful
did you
blade out.
say? Thank you.
Not unlike Ignatius, but not quite the
cool.
same, but of a exquisite make. Knights, I do believe we have our answer. If these men refuse to yield, then we will enact their punishment here and now.
While he's talking,
Sure.
I do want to survey a little more closely. There's because I see on the map, but I don't think I can see everyone from where I am. Is there
Go ahead.
is there anyone is there anyone else on the out in this area besides us? Can I hear it? I know that there's fire. I don't know what all I would be able to hear. Is there anybody moving around?
Go ahead and
potentially
give
come
me
flank
a
us, possibly.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
Not good. 2 and something. Perception is 6, so 8 total.
An 8. Let's see. You see 4 men on horseback and accompanying individuals, but it's difficult to see anything further with that roll, given the smoky atmosphere and the general fog that's around the city and the haze itself.
Mhm.
As you look around, what you see initially at a glance is what you see.
Yeah, okay.
You do know that you were accompanied by
Mhm.
a number of men of the Silver Order, but you don't seem to see them anywhere. You were given a series of signals to make.
Mhm.
And we'll get into that shortly, but
Are those signals clear and obvious to everyone that they are signals?
yes, you would see that there are a series of hand gestures. You can choose to make them whatever you will. I won't go into severe detail with it, but a series of hand gestures that you were requested to give in need of reinforcement. You do remember after leaving, or upon leaving the barracks, there were about a dozen urban rangers that were scattered about, accompanying you at a distance. Well, if that's all you have to say on your behalf, I truly pity you. And I hope that your souls find solace in the next life. And that the flame might see it to forgive you one day. With that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Curious, can I also try, like, as this guy, I was gonna ask before, while he sheaths his sword, can I, like, start, like, whispering the words of my sword to see if it's gonna, like, light up for me?
Yeah. You can certainly do that in the process. Go ahead and give me another persuasion check.
Yeah.
You whisper the words as you softly call out Ignatius, as you slowly begin to unsheath your blade. And typically, as you do this, you feel the white-hot, raging, radiant energies off the tip of the blade as you draw it from your sheath. But as you do so now, you find it distinctly cold. And there is no ounce of this, no sign of this typical radiant exuberance, just a cold steel blade in your hand. And you hear nothing in your mind, just a cold silence. Oh, hold on one sec here. As you watch the Knight Commander Theodore Marshall draw his Holy Avenger, a beautifully ornate blade, and point it in your direction, Tim, as you slam the staff of the Archmage of Drakenheim down on the cold stone, cobblestone streets, you are first to act. What would you do?
I don't know if I want to do this one right off the bat.
Why wouldn't you not? Why would
Do
you
it.
not?
Explode them, baby.
Okay.
I just say blow
It's
See
them.
ya.
it's
So I
not
started
exploding.
blasting.
It's not exploding. It's something.
Oh.
It's something really. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure.
I see no reason
try
to
to
not start
zoom this
off
out
with
so
the
everybody can see it.
most- With the most,
Lob the
Yeah,
crap
go-
out of
go
a
hard.
grenade.
But
Okay.
the most wizardy
Yeah.
thing you can do.
yeah, like
Okay.
the most like intimidating mentally, like, whatever.
Okay, I could do something. I got something.
Now, Commander, you mentioned something about us meeting a higher being of some sort. What if I were to help you get to meet this higher being of some sort?
Just rolls off the tongue.
I am going to use reverse gravity for my staff.
What?
Huh?
All right, let's. Okay. All right. So what is the range? And okay, one action.
Is
Concentration.
this real?
This is real.
That is insane.
Okay. It's a 50-foot cylinder, range 100 feet, 50-foot radius. So, where would you like to place this thing? Because it's. Yeah, please place this carefully
Ooh,
for your companion's sake. That is
Away
a.
from us, please.
Yeah, that's that is quite the range. That's
That is an insane range. Are you freaking kidding me?
It's
Yeah.
the range. It's no. So it's 50. It's a 50. It's 50.
that's
it
50-foot
goes-
radius.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought.
That's still wild.
So it's a
Yeah,
100-foot
your
diameter.
range is 100 feet.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was the
Yeah,
other
you
way.
can
I thought it was
cast
the
it.
other way
Yeah, no,
around.
it's 100. Yeah, it's
In your measure tool, you can make a circle.
yeah. There you go.
Oh, cool.
You can place it
So,
wherever
yeah.
you want.
I don't know where you want to put it, but like,
Yeah, well, so that's because that's the thing. It says in a 50-foot radius. Yeah, 50-foot radius, 100-foot high. So okay, that's why I was confused. Okay.
Okay.
yeah. So anywhere within 100 feet of you, 50 feet, so you can make
Just
it
a
to where
moment here. I gotta check.
Oh, wait,
something.
it's a 50-foot radius?
50-foot radius. So like, you can-
Yeah.
So as
Hmm.
long as the center point is within 100 feet, which is,
Yeah, like
That's
basically
you.
that.
right.
vibe.
So basically,
That's how
this
big
is-
it. I was gonna say
this
that's
is-
not.
this
How,
is,
Okay.
this is the furthest you can put
You
this
can
the
cast
thing,
it,
and
yeah.
then this is as big as it gets.
yeah, that's
If you-
fine.
If you go in the ruler,
Wild.
you can change it to circle, and you can mess around with it.
Sure.
That's what I want to do. Cool.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So that is a
Yeah,
what save is that? It is. I think it's a
If you go a little bit lower,
Dex?
it would,
dex.
a
Yeah,
dex
to
save.
keep from falling upwards. So yeah, place it where you want it, and I will roll the various necessities here. Let me double check something here before I do that. There's something I need to check.
They look that looks good, right?
That looks like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're placing it. Tell me where you want it. All right.
Go up and left a little bit, yeah. That way it just make
Yeah.
sure that the circle is entirely encloses their squares.
Like maybe there.
Yeah, like this.
I think
Yeah,
that would
that
be
one's
it.
good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how do I keep it?
Just
I like that.
JJ can put a circle down on the map for us, but if you just hold that like that for a second.
Yeah, so that's fine. I can see who needs to roll. Okay. Cool, cool.
Ridiculous.
All right, so
We're lifting
we are
people straight
going
up in the fucking
to.
air. Jesus Christ.
We'll start with the knights. So these individuals surrounding the knight commander here. So first one, that would be a 13, which I don't think succeeds. That is a 20, a dirty 20 for the dude on top. And a natural 20 for this dude on the far right.
Yeesh.
Sure.
The Knight Commander is going to burn a legendary resistance, and he's going to shove the Avenger in the ground to pin himself to the ground as you watch him beginning to levitate off the ground. And then this individual over here on horseback, and I think, are you... Oh, and yeah, and his chaplain. So the Cavalier, as they're known, on horseback. So there's the Knights, and then there's the Cavaliers are the ones on horseback. That would be for him, the horse.
Oh.
Since he does have the mounted combatant feat, that is a 18.
Jesus Christ.
And then the two chaplains, so the one closest, he fails, and the other one fails. So
I'll take it.
the envoy and the two chaplains failed. So they suddenly, you see them as they're trying to grab onto something, just slowly just get launched into the air in this process. I believe it's 50 feet.
They go up to
100.
it's 100.
Oh, it's 100. Okay.
It's
They go
100.
up on
It's up
feet.
to 100.
100 foot
Yeah,
high.
Okay.
there's no
It's
ceiling.
100.
It's 100 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So they haven't hit anything, so technically they're not in danger yet until
Until it falls.
it fails. So these, I'm gonna mark these guys. I'm gonna put a marker on these guys real quick here, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. I'm just gonna mark the dudes who failed in green. So those are the ones that are affected by reverse gravity. Tim, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, because I have to focus because it's a concentration spell. So that's
That
all I
you
got.
do. Okay. With that, you watch as these chaplains are struggling to right themselves. Let me double check something. Don't believe they have. Nope. No, they do not. But this one over here, do you remember the total extent of your gravity?
What do you mean?
Like where the outer edge of it is?
Oh,
Just
hold
roughly.
on.
If you can give
It
me
was like
yeah. There you
It was
go.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that.
This chaplain to the north here is going to run down just to the edge to get within range of you all, and you watch as his hand outstretches as he raises it up, and you see this intense golden fire surround his hand, and as he drops it down upon you all, I need everyone to make a dex save. as you have this curtain of holy fire drop overhead upon
Oh
all
dear
of
God.
Yikes.
A plus thing. I gotta read what this is. Situational bonus. +2 and not incapacitated. You add your shield's AC bonus to dex saving throws.
you. Right, so you would add a
Against the
+2 to your
spells.
dex save against spells. Because this is a dex save.
I've got a 14.
14, okay.
Does that say?
So Chugrulk, you're at a 14 as well. Let me double check here.
So you have. I can reroll it if it's a failure.
Crap. Where is that? Where is it? I just had it. Where is it? I really wish they would put this at the top. Not.
Oh, ignore that. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure something out.
You're
My
good. You're good.
my thing.
Okay, cool.
I gotcha.
Got it. Okay. You all. Oops. Back to where I was. So. Chugrulk, Tim, and Georgio, you succeed. Cedric, you are unable to completely cover yourself as this pillar of holy fire falls upon you as he casts Flame Strike on you all. So I am going to roll some dice here.
Make them low, please.
Here we go. That is that.
Ooh.
That is, for those who did not succeed, that is 31 points of damage. Approximately half of which is radiant and half is fire. For the rest of you, it is, what is that, 16? 15.
50 damage, half radiant, half fire.
Yeah, 15, 1-5. 31 if you failed. As this pillar of fire falls upon you all. And Tim, I need a concentration check for you to hold reverse gravity.
This would be cool.
Which one is that one?
It's just a con save.
Okay.
You just need a 10.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, a nat 1. Are you kidding?
You unable to concentrate and focus on as the fire scorches the focal points of your lens-like eyes. You turn away just as you're trying to hold the energies of the staff, and you look the other way as 3 individuals fall to the ground as reverse gravity fails. But they're going to take some serious damage. Roll
That works for me.
roll 10d6 for me, Tim. Roll 10d6.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. You watch as these bodies just this heavy armor crunching down as they fall. They all look heavily wounded. They are not, but you see them beginning to as if just barely able to move. They do not look great, but they are still moving. Even though in reality, a 100-foot fall, you'd be a fucking pancake. But in the rules of D&D, it's a D6 per 10
Pretty
feet,
strong.
They're wearing armor, so
which should make it worse.
no.
Strong.
They got
You
a
don't
strong
understand,
bone.
Stopper.
Been drinking their milk.
They've been drinking their
Yeah, they've been drinking their milk.
They've been bulking on protein. But yeah, the individuals, I will leave the green dots on them. But yeah, that is gone, and you're gonna watch as well. He can't do that because he's already cast a spell. Shit. Nope, he's just gonna stay there. These chaplains, on the other hand, the ones that fell. Yeah, no. Let me see. See if they can even focus after that fall.
I would dare say that they're prone, at least.
Oh yeah, they're all prone. Don't you worry, they're prone. No, the first one.
They
one.
all landed on their feet. They were like cats, actually.
This one that fell over here is able to just barely reach up, and he's gonna cast Healing Word on himself.
I can just visualize
At 5th level, because he fucking needs it.
the pain in casting that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you can see he is just like on death's door.
Coughing up blood.
Yeah, but you see this holy golden light begin to surround as the broken bones, his leg that was otherwise like aiming the wrong direction at the knee, snaps back into place in this sort of gruesome, as he still prone but is kind of leaning up, trying to sit up. This knight here is just not looking great. He is still very prone and very hurt, but nevertheless, we are on to Chugrulk. It is your turn. Wow, everybody rolled really shitty, except for like two people.
Whenever you said that that Tim was going first, it's like, what? It's a 16.
Standing up on this.
Oh,
edge,
I'm
just on the
sorry,
edge,
Stopper.
Yes.
My initiative didn't get put onto the order.
Oh, what was your initiative?
A 14.
14. Oh, I'm sorry. Then yeah, you would have been up. Go ahead and click your token and roll initiative again, and I'll just change it to 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to click your token, otherwise there it goes.
All right.
There it goes.
I can
Nice,
move 30,
nice.
kind
Well, give me a sec here.
Yeah, sorry.
So Cedric would have been before you. I'm sorry.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay. So let me hit this real quick, and then we'll... My apologies.
No,
I didn't see it at all because it didn't get into the order. So Cedric, you are up. You are pretty heavily scorched from that flame strike, but you are still... your stone-like skin kept you from taking too much damage, but you're still... you took quite a hit there. What would you like to do?
So the only person that like we know is just they're like the other people, they don't look maybe like as important in any sort of way. They just look like maybe just other people who are there fighting with.
They look like
Correct.
typical knights from your understanding. If you want to give me a perception check
not
to see
really.
any further
No.
details.
Nah, I don't think it's really necessary. I'm first gonna go ahead and just move away from everyone. Just so we're not caught in something like that again. 15, 20, 25. And then I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at Theodore Marshall.
Okay. Let's see it.
Did it go through?
Yeah, I see
Okay,
it.
yeah, 16.
Yeah, 16. We'll check. I
I'm gonna
don't
assume
think...
not.
Don't believe so. What the... I had these all saved, and then it got kicked around again. No, you watch as he raises up the shield, and the bolt just sprays off of the end of the shield.
Okay.
Without doing
Classic
any
guiding bolt.
Classic guiding bolt. That's fine though. I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to cast my spiritual weapon, basically like right behind him as well.
Okay.
I
Go ahead
should
and
be able
you
to just drag
yeah, you
on,
should be able
right?
to. There you go. Cool,
Yeah.
Cool.
And then it's going to go ahead and take a swing at him.
Let's see it. Unfortunately, again, as you
Jesus.
cast this spell, drawing out, he turns, having seen very much this same sort of maneuver multiple times from the chaplains. He turns right as the hammer drops down, and it definitely made contact, but you don't see any sort of significant damage as the shield takes the brunt of it.
Neat.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I don't think there's anything that I can do. I'm still gonna just go ahead and move a little bit further from the group. And
Okay.
That will end my turn for now.
All right. Chugrulk, now we are back to you. My apologies.
Sorry.
What would you
so-
like to do?
Sorry, I can move 30, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, your base speed is 30. And if you dash, that doubles, but that burns your action.
Yeah. I'm gonna move to there. I'm gonna attack. Wait, let me just, if I go this right, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna screech the term. Feel the thrust of my thunder, just to ensure that like my light.
They know what's coming.
Correct.
All right.
And I'm gonna shoot it at this guy right at the back here, because I feel like that's the best. on this
Okay.
block.
So
that guy
you'll
right at the
definitely, I would say, you're going to hit
bottom, here's
these
most
three, and then the
two at the bottom.
yeah, the two at the bottom. So let me go ahead and make some dex saves here, starting with the guy on top, one of the knights. That's a 17. Theodore Marshall, even with his shield master, does not succeed. And then the chaplain, no, does not succeed either, and he's still prone, so that's at disadvantage as well. So yeah, he wouldn't have succeeded either way. The cavalier is going to that is a 20, dirty 20. And then the chaplain on the far end, prone, yeah, no, he rolled a 2. There's no way. So yeah, so we have 2 successes and 3 failures. So go ahead and roll your damage.
4d6.
Yep.
Wait, so and it's 46 on a failed save and half as much on a successful one.
Yeah, so you can
got
just
it.
roll it normal.
How do
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
There's one. How many do I need to do?
No, just the one. You got
Just the one,
46.
right. It just right. It just
Right.
does the same damage to everyone.
So, this chaplain on the far right, unable to dodge out of the way, the energy catches one of the iron pauldrons on his shoulder, and you watch as he is just scorched from head to toe as his body goes limp.
Got him.
This one that initially he succeeded. Theodore Marshall, you can see, even though he takes the brunt of the energy as it drives through him, I think you still roll the spear attack on the last one that you struck, correct?
The last person.
Yeah, so you still need to roll that. So roll to attack this individual.
So that's this one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
you would have had disadvantage on it because he's prone anyway with a ranged attack. So, but unfortunately, a 12 does not hit. But he still takes a decent amount of damage because he did fail the dex save. He is not quite dead, having healed himself, but does take a good amount of damage. You see that the strike hit the Knight Commander, but he doesn't seem very phased at all by this as he shakes it off and basically drives the end of the tower shield into the ground, almost like a ground for a wire, reducing the impact of this charged attack. The other knight, again, took a decent amount of damage, but seem to shake it off pretty easily. The horse you see here, having succeeded, just effortlessly parries out of the way, taking no damage at all. Seemingly becoming quite adept at dodging ranged combatants with its training in battles numerous times. But nevertheless, you see that the you did take down one of the chaplains.
Got one of them down.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
So I've got another attack, and I've moved my whole 30 to here, so I can't reach this guy. I've kind of whiffed that. That's okay.
The one right in front of you have 10 foot range reach.
Oh yeah, I can attack him. I just was
Yeah.
can't attack like the main guy. But I'm gonna I will attack this guy in front of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Is that
Yeah, it
Ignatius with the damage of the radiant energy, or is that just his normal attack? Oh, I'm sorry, that's to hit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Just to hit.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
27 definitely hits.
Yeah, I was
Plus
gonna say,
11
still a
is
pretty good
absurd.
sword. That's why I was pretty like I'm not giving
Right.
this to you. Like that's why. I was
But you
like,
notice right now that radiant energy is not present in Ignatius.
Yeah.
And the
No,
sword
that's-
that is otherwise very boisterous in your mind is silent. So this will not apply that radiant
Feels
damage.
sharp as fuck.
So go ahead and roll damage normally, but it won't apply
Just
the
my,
extra radiant.
and I am. So I just try. I always forget which one it is. The top or the bottom one for my fucking one-handed. I think it's this.
It'll show both, yeah. So it'd just be the
Arco, yeah, it does.
yeah, slashing one-handed. It'd be the
just
16, yeah. But you wouldn't apply the additional 10 radiant. So
I'm down with that. I'm okay with that.
you watch as a solid strike right after throwing thunder thrust, and it's coming back to you, changing with the other hand, drawing out Ignatius and slashing through the chest of this knight. He is not looking great. Is there anything
And
else
that-
you'd like to do?
No, that is it. That's
Okay. Let me go ahead and mark this guy real quick that he's been damaged here. I'm just going to put some dots here. Do need to keep track of some other stuff though. So here. Okay. Next up is Giorgio. As you watch this battle begin to commence, what would you like to do?
I think so. He's already used his sword to kind of resist the gravitational pull. He's already used his shield to kind of ground himself, right? So he's already doing some stuff, I think.
As far as you know, above the table, he's used one legendary resistance.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is I'm going to start walking towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Does does the guy next to him that's marked purple? Does he look like he's almost dead? Is that
He's the most injured of these group of individuals, these knights around you.
okay?
He looks to be the most damaged, having just taken a gout of lightning as well as the slash from your companion's sword.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to start walking towards the Knight Commander. He's 25 feet away. 10, 25. I'm going to go straight forward. When I get to here,
Okay.
I'm going to throw one of my hand axes at him.
At the knight commander or the knight in front of him?
The Knight Commander.
The knight commander. Okay. Let's see it.
Because they're yeah. So he's been. So first attack is going to be just that, and that's going to be a 13 and what is and 10, so 23.
23 hits.
23 hits. Great.
Yes, as you find the gap between the shield and the plate, it
It's gonna
definitely
be 1d6
strikes.
plus 6, so 7 damage raw.
Okay.
And then I will use one of the psionic dice
Okay.
to deal an extra 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
So that's going to be right here. So that's going to be 6 and 2, so that's 8. So 7 from the first roll, 8 from the psionic push.
Okay.
And then he has to make a strength saving throw, DC 14.
Okay.
Because he took damage from the psionic strike. If it fails, I can knock him prone or move him 10 feet in any direction.
Okay. That is a 19.
19, so succeeds. Okay.
Yep.
Second attack, I will move forward to here.
Okay.
And then I will try to shove him instead of trying to deal damage.
Okay.
So is it just an athletics roll?
Yeah,
instead
it's
of
his athletics versus
just-
yours.
Yeah, so same thing. So this is going to be an 11.
Natural 20 from him.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking guy.
It's like hitting a solid brick wall. It goes nowhere.
I will action surge and try again.
Okay.
So this one's going to be a 25.
A 25. That's a 9 for him. So yeah.
9.
Hooray.
So I'm going to try, just knock him prone. I
Okay.
don't need to move him anywhere.
All right,
And then for my second attack of my action surge, or my second attack of my, yeah, whatever.
I want to put that marker on him so we know he's prone. I'm going to center on this area.
I'm rolling
as
at
well.
advantage because he's on prone, right?
Yes, yeah, you're rolling at advantage.
Okay, so roll advantage. This is just an unarmed strike. And that's going to be, with advantage, is going to be a 26.
26 definitely hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 1d8 plus 5. That's going to be 7. And then I am curious, I don't know if I'll be able to tell, but I have my Ring of the Holy Brazier
Okay.
that can deal radiant damage.
Yeah.
I will expend only one charge
Okay.
and then see if I can feel it out. I don't know if I'll be able to tell or not, but I would like to see if I can tell if this actually has any effect on it. So this is going to be an extra, it's just 1 more damage.
It's 2d6, isn't it?
No, so it's
Oh,
I have 4
1d6.
charges. It's
Right.
1d6 per charge. I'm only
Right.
using 1 because I don't want to.
Right. As far as you can tell, it's still, you see that the armor begins to singe even from the radiant energy.
Okay, so it does have. Okay, great.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be resistant.
Okay. So I have something like this. Just one of these. I have used 1 dice. 7. And I've action surged. Do I want to? I'll use bonus action psionic recovery to get that 1 dice back, just so I don't
Okay.
action time. Yeah, okay. That's it for my turn.
Okay. The Knight Commander is going to start by standing up in front of you as you hear him stretch his neck and turn to face you. Quite a blow. Let me show you how a real knight fights. And he is going to swing his sword at you, Georgio. Getting a 26 to hit with the first strike. That's going to be... that is... to start with, that is 13 slashing damage, and...
Oh, it's not bad.
Well, you heard the multiple dice.
and 14 radiant damage on top of that.
Oh, okay.
I will reaction psionic dice. Protected field, reduce it by 1d8 plus 2. So
Okay.
it'll be 7 damage reduced from that. So what's the total?
So that was... It was the first... The slash was 13, and then the radiant was 14.
13. I'll take the 14. I'll put back 7.
Second strike.
Dude, I can't remember. Do spell attacks count as spells?
Not unless he's casting a spell.
Okay.
This is a property of...
I assume this is just a sword, but I know that he may be doing. I know that like there are spell attacks.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if they counted as spells from each layer.
Give me just one sec, guys. I had to ban a bot. Get the fuck out of here.
No, but wait, fuck. I need to know how.
How to get the best viewers on
How
Twitch?
to
Yeah.
increase your...
The next strike is a 17 to hit.
That matches. So that
Okay. So that's going to be... that is 10 slashing damage and... 20 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Fuck.
I am going to performance no sell this. That's an 18 on performance to have no reaction to it.
Okay.
I'm no selling that.
Nice to see someone who can take a blow. You rolled a 1.
That's great.
He rolled a 1 on insight, so yeah, he thinks you just tanked it.
Like it's nothing. I am very hurt, by
Okay.
the way.
Inside screaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That is end of Theodore Marshall. Now the knights here are going to... this one is going to stand up from prone and takes a swing at you, Giorgio. You know what? He is going to... Yeah, he's going to move over here so he can corner you with the Knight Commander. Both fucking times. An 8 and a 2. Yeah, both swings you just duck out of the way effortlessly. This one here that managed to stay away from the reverse gravity is going to rush up to you, Tim, and is going to take some swings. That is a 25 to hit.
Yep. Okay.
All right, and he is going to Divine Smite you at 3rd level.
No. I'm gonna use
Okay.
a Chronal Shift.
Okay. So he gets to roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. That is an 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
19.
All right. Well, you watch as your companion, just as you see this divine energy concentrate on the blade just before it touches the tip of your face, Tim, you move your hand across, and as if, you know, swinging out of the way, he swings just off center and just almost like falls forward to the other side of you. just looking at you going, what in the world just happened? As he swings wide on the second strike. This one is going to rush up on, let's see, on the opposite side of you, Chugrulk, to corner you with this other knight.
What's that little drop, by the way, where like it's obviously a little step down or something?
That's just a curb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's probably a step up sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right. It's like a drain. A drain curb.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Just like I wasn't
It's like a
sure.
sidewalk versus a street.
Then I saw Cedric just
That first one, no, definitely doesn't hit. My God, these guys are fucking rolling like ass. Both swings just cannot catch anything as you. The one grazes across your shield but makes no contact. I don't think there are any more non-mounted. But moving on to the Cavaliers, they need to move them both. Let's see. This one. You see these war horses rush up at you in all directions. This one, Cedric, you look as this warhorse charges up to you, this knight drawing this lance of fire, and you remember just as the spray of fire spreads out, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
15.
You do succeed, but you take half damage
Wonderful.
from the flame lance. So you take 4 points of fire damage as you duck out of the way and manage to shoulder the blow as this curtain of fire sprays over you. This one... Oops. Almost dragged the horse away. Is going to rush up. And he is going to stab at you with the lance. Not unable to fire off a gout of fire given the proximity to everyone, but he's going to attack you at advantage since he has the mounted combatant feat. Giorgio. Getting a 26 to hit. That is 11 points of piercing damage as the end of the spear catches you in the chest. Okay. This guy is going to... Going to rush up as much as he can, but they had to dash to get there. This one is going to do the same. Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This guy is going to do the same. Trying to get over here, but he had to dash as well. But you watch as this massive warhorse steps down directly in front of you, Chugrulk, but had to rush over to get to you. And then we are back to the top of the round with Tim. What would you like to do? Oh, before I forget, again, keep in mind you do have the signal for the assistance of the urban rangers as well, just as a reminder.
Okay.
So that would need to occur at the top of the round. I should have explained that. I apologize.
I gotcha. So is that like an action to do it, or we just kind of like just collectively agree to do it?
You would collectively agree as a group to do it, as I would allow it as a free action, or kind of a legendary action.
I think we could call.
Might as well.
I mean, Georgio seems like he kind of needs him, low-key.
Yeah, I had something I was gonna try to do to give him a hand. Yeah, let's do it. Let's call him. Let's call our cell phones.
In a turn if we don't. Yeah, then.
Yeah, it's gonna get way spicier. So let's so we do it.
Okay.
Do we know how long it takes for them to show up? I don't know. I don't think I remember how far back they were hanging back or whatever, anything like that.
with your previous perception check, I would say you're not certain exactly where they are. You just know that they are following you.
Okay.
And waiting for a signal.
Then we call them for sure if we don't know. Like,
So that is entirely up to you guys.
Let's see. All right. All right. So with that, then I'm gonna just use an action to summon my Eldritch Cannon. I'm gonna summon the Protector one.
Okay. So I didn't stop blasting.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna move in 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have because I can move and do the same thing at the same time. I'm gonna cast to give Giorgio temporary hit points. Because as long as within 10 feet, I could choose a creature.
Okay.
So let's see if I can give him something. Nope, not great, but it's
It's
something.
hit points.
something.
6 is okay.
You only need one to stay alive.
I mean, that's hardly
Yeah.
the max.
Well,
so-
not temporary, but you know, 1 hit point will keep you
Yeah.
from rolling death saves.
So then action and a bonus action. That is all I can do for now.
It's an action to summon your cannon, or is that the bonus action?
No, so it's an action to summon the cannon, and then my bonus action is to move and activate something.
Gotcha. Cool. Good to know. Next up are the chaplains, who are going to. This one is going to. Let's see. They are going to. He is going to dash there. That guy should not be there. Sorry. That is not there. That guy's going to dash, and he is going to, with his bonus action, summon his spiritual weapon. Which I have... Where are you? There we go. Let's see. Is it 30 feet or 15 feet, Cedric? I think it's 30, right? Or is it-
For my spiritual weapon.
yeah, we're at the distance at which you can summon it from you.
Let me
Let's see,
check.
it's-
I think it's 25,
Is it-
actually.
I don't remember.
Oh, I can... So it has 60 foot of range. I can command it
Right,
to
right.
move 20
Right.
feet.
So you can summon it 60 feet away from you.
Yes.
He is going to drop it right there, and it looks like a radiant flaming spear. And then this guy is going to... summon his spiritual weapon.
Damn, dude.
Right next to you, Chugrulk, and he's going to take a swing.
Okay, they're not that bad. I missed on most of my attacks with them.
That is a 16 to hit, which I don't think hits.
No, it don't.
Okay. And he is... can't really do anything with his action. Yeah, he's gonna... he's gonna move over here just for a better view. And then this guy here is going to cast... Yeah, he's going to rush up and cast Spirit Guardians
Oh my god.
right next to you guys.
Yo, no, that's not fine.
Sucks to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Where? Oh man, I even made a special one and now I can't find it. Oh well.
Oh, shame.
I can't use it.
Yeah, I'll just use yours.
But what if I want to use that?
Nah. Oh no, I did change. I changed them. So I gave you an updated Spirit Guardians.
Cool.
That is a better looking one, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the animated one.
Whoa.
So yeah, there's a
That's
necrotic,
pretty
and there's
sick.
this is the radiant version. But I need a wisdom save from Chugrulk and Georgio.
Oh, wow, wisdom, great.
It's gonna be fine. You're smart. Never mind. Fuck.
What the fuck was that? Hang on, I think I can. Let me just check something. Do I
Wisdom
burn
save.
Indomitable?
Up to you.
I got a 4, so I will be burning Indomitable.
Yeah, I'm gonna as well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the look of this thing.
This is gonna
There you
be
go.
Okay.
9, which probably also still fails.
Yeah, unfortunately, a 9 still fails. 18 does succeed. So, is 12 radiant damage for you, Georgio, and that is 6 for you, Chugrulk.
6 for me.
Yeah, and your speed is halved while you're inside the circle of radiant blades just cutting at you in all directions, surrounding this chaplain. But with that, Cedric, we are on to you. You have a very large warhorse and a dude with a flaming tipped spear pointing at you, preparing to turn you into barbecue.
I sure do. So from all of this, knowing what's happening, I'm probably freaking out pretty heavy.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and call upon my deity and hope for some form of aid here.
Okay. First
All right.
use of divine intervention. Let's see it. You got to roll below your level, so 10 or below.
Fucking awesome. That's really
Um,
cool.
Fuck yeah.
As you
no,
call
that's not
out
good.
to your deity, you reach out, clutching your holy symbol. As you listen quietly in your mind, you hear nothing in return.
Man, fucking asshole. Comes here, tells me I need to do all this shit, and this is what it happens. What a fucking.
There is no deity.
There is no deity.
Why?
Only
Man.
pain.
What a tricky dude.
I mean, you are a trickery domain cleric, so.
Yeah, I'm going to. I think that's just a regular action, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a regular action. Sick. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is attempt to. Well, who has the Spirit Guardians going? I'm sorry.
The one right next to Chugrulk, at the center of that
The one in my
clusterfuck
eye
of blades.
line. The one in my
Okay,
eye line.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon to hopefully hit that clusterfuck of
Okay.
whoever's casting that.
All right.
So bonus action, it can move. I'll move it there and then just attempt to take a swing at it.
Let's see it.
Bonk.
Let's see debunk.
Okay, 24.
A 24 definitely hits.
Okay, and what did I cast that at? Level 4. $12 damage.
12. Okay, a solid strike. He needs to make a concentration check. That is an 18 concentration check, so he is good.
It's pretty good.
Focused.
Determined.
That's pretty
That he
good for him.
is.
I'm going to. I'm still freaking out from this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and move and just take the possibility of an attack here,
Okay.
which will probably go through.
That is a 16 to hit.
That is not hit.
Okay, unfortunately, he goes to strike down upon you, just barely. He rolled a 16 and a 15, man. These guys are really struggling here.
I'm gonna place my dude right here.
Okay. Chugrulk, we are back to you. I need another wisdom save.
Okay.
14, I believe, meets it. Let me double check here.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, you beat it. So
Alright.
that's only half damage there.
I am going to attack the guy that just got bonked next to me.
So you take 5 damage from the Spirit Guardians still.
No.
Dude.
Okay, and then a bonk. Unfortunately, a 13 does not hit.
Might hit my lucky on that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll again.
Yes.
A 25 definitely
Feeling
hits.
lucky.
As you
Yeah,
miss the
there it is.
first strike, but cut up, catching them right across the clavicle. Yeah, the 15. Again, feeling none of the radiant energy of the sword, as your mind normally rushes of furious words from Ignatius, still silent. But yeah, that is a solid strike. Let me go ahead and roll concentration. Yeah, that's a 21 for him.
So that being said, I'm going to attack him again.
Okay. 17, I think, just misses.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right,
17
I
just
can
misses.
only lucky once per turn, can't I?
I think it's anytime you roll a
I think
d20.
I think it's a dice
Yeah.
roll thing, not a.
Yeah, it's anytime you roll a d20.
Yeah.
So you can choose to burn another one if you want.
I'm just trying to think. I kind of want this guy gone. So yeah, I am going to use another lucky.
Okay.
Feeling lucky on this one.
Yeah, another 25.
There it goes.
Let's go.
Funny, man. Lucky is the
It's
thing.
coming from.
How do you want to do this? That
How
that
do I
second
want to do this?
he
I ju-
yeah
I-
he
I
had
wanna-
like
as a,
10 hit points
I'm
left.
gonna, I'm just gonna stare down the you know, what's his name, Marshall, and then while I just cut down this guy. Absolutely, just eyes do not lose gaze with Captain Marshall, whatever, Knight Commander Marshall.
You look
Just knowing.
over as the Knight Commander eyes you. Leave it to a criminal to continue their ways. You will pay for this.
That being said, I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw a swing at the guy to my bottom left, like the one between me and Georgio.
Okay.
Yeah.
A 24 definitely hits.
Let's go.
Another solid strike. This individual is not looking great.
You technically had advantage on it if you wanted to roll another attack.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
try to crit, you can
Oh,
definitely
'cause
do
he's
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
same.
well.
It's gonna be the same.
The 25's going all over the place. And then with my second attack from that, action
Yeah, this
surge,
one you're still at an advantage, so you'll roll twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again.
29 hits.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 29
we'll take
hits.
the 29.
Yeah.
We'll take the
Thanks,
29.
Ignore that second one.
Yeah, that's it. That's enough. And then bang.
How do you want to do this?
Again, without having lost gaze with Knight Commander Marshall, I'm just gonna cut down a second,
Okay.
staring at him the whole ass time.
Just dicing everybody up.
Yeah, that's it. Just blindly swinging.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
And that is it.
The Knight Commander is going to use one of his legendary actions as he turns to look at you, Chugrulk.
Oh.
Sinful hand wielding the righteous blade, Ignatius. What a sad day this is. as he reaches out his hand and you see this holy light envelop as he swings it down towards you. And he's going to cast his Radiant Bolt at you.
It's not Georgio.
It's a spell, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yes, it is a spell.
I'm out of reaction.
Okay. That is unfortunately a 19 to hit.
Oh, wait.
That does not.
I don't think
Okay.
that
Oh,
hits.
there we go. Nice. Okay, good.
Yeah,
go.
just unfortunately. as
Don't
you,
worry, Pim.
Same way he deflected the bolt prior, you do the same in this sort of mirror match of
That's it.
sword and board combatants. But nevertheless, Georgio, we are back to you.
Let's see. So I've got 1, 2 right here. None of these on horseback have taken any damage from anything, correct?
The one here has just a small amount of lightning damage.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause that was
But yeah, none of the other ones have taken any damage.
I think here. Well, let me see. Let's see. If I bonus actions second win,
Okay.
that's gonna be 17 to heal. Do I want to? I think I'll disengage and then step
Okay.
back to here
Okay.
so that we're flanking on this guy. I'm done with actions. I'll save my reaction. I'm still next to the cannon that can give me temporary hit points for flanking. I think that's it.
Okay. The Knight Commander steps forward, rushing towards you, Chugrulk, after you cut down 2 knights and a chaplain at this point. You will relinquish that blade. Sinful hand cannot wield the righteous blade, Ignatius. And he's going to take some swings at you. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That meets it, so that beats it.
That is 14 points of slashing damage. And 25 points of radiant damage.
Oh,
Fuck.
That's 40 total,
Uh-huh.
if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
And then next attack. That is a 29 to hit.
Well, that's definitely going to hit.
Okay. That is 12 slashing damage. And I don't think it applies in this. Let me double check here. Make sure. No, I don't need the stat block for Aldor the Immense. Thank you.
who the what?
The nasty dude, the salesman in Emberwood Village. The big dude.
Oh,
Aldor the Immense.
okay.
The one that talked like
Oh,
the guy from
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Because I made him talk like the guy from Resident Evil, because that's what it reminds me of. I'm pretty sure that's what they based him on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he cannot do that, but he is going to... Yeah, I need a strength saving throw, Chugrulk, as he is going to cast Thunderous Smite.
That is it. 27.
Yes. So
Oh,
you are
wrong
not
way.
knocked prone and knocked back, but you do take the damage.
Run real quick and grab some top fridge.
Sure. There's 15 points of slashing damage and 12 points of thunder damage. But you are not pushed back and knocked prone.
Alright, so that takes me over my health pool. The 15 was one thing, put me on 1 HP, and then the second, like, the last bit. How much was the last part, by the way?
12.
So I'm negative 11 if that matters. I don't know.
No, there's no negative unless you go like double your max hit points. But you watch as this thunderous strike down on your companion knocks him unconscious as he falls limp on the ground beside the Knight Commander.
This Chugrulk?
That's Chugrulk.
Yep.
Damn.
I will put a marker on you.
It just looks like a sad egg.
The little failure success.
It's a little failure.
Sad little face.
Uh,
Sad little face.
As your companion goes down, you watch as the knights seem to have regained some of their bolster. This one beside you, Tim, is going to swing out at you. Unfortunately, only getting a 15 to hit.
Okay.
This one here is going to rush over and take a swing at you, Cedric. Getting a 19 to hit.
That meets it.
That is 9 points of slashing damage. And he's going to pump in a Divine Smite.
Okay.
That is an additional 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay. So 17 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Cavaliers. This one is going to insert on you, Tim. That is a 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then this one is going to rush up and do the same. That one is 21 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna react and cast shield.
Okay. As you raise up your hand, this arcane energy causing the tip of the lance to graze off. And then this one is going to rush up and going to go after you, Cedric. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And how much radiant?
No, just the piercing damage.
Oh, just piercing.
Just piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Only 8?
Only 8. Well, if he tries to use the flame lance, it's going to cook everyone around him.
We don't have to worry about it.
So it's working in your favor for this instance.
We don't need to worry about anything right now, guys. Everything's turning out okay.
Yeah, everything is hunky
Coming up,
dory.
Millhouse.
This one is going to... He can't really move into position. He's going to try to get over here for later, but... Tim, we are back to you.
Oh my god.
You have quite the procession of cavaliers beginning to surround you.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Why is my fireball gone? The fuck? Okay. Weird.
I mean, I know you had it
Okay.
prepared. You may have turned it off by mistake, but I know you had it prepared previously.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, whatever.
You looking for fireball? You said.
I'm debating it because I thought I had it on my thing, but I
think
guess
you
I
did.
don't.
Maybe you...
Did you unprepare it because it's on the staff? I don't know what's.
It's not on the staff, no.
Oh, okay.
Right. You did
Yeah,
have some
no, I
empty
didn't know.
stuff in your prepared spells. You might have moved stuff around and forgot to make sure you prepare, because your wizard spells, you have a list of spells that you know, and then you have to prepare them within your spell book.
Yeah, I don't know why I would have done that. That's so stupid. All right. Let me see something. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it for right now. Christ.
I mean, I know you had it, so I mean, if you want to cast it, you just need to prepare it.
Yeah, I know. I just have to. Yeah, it's just really annoying. All right.
You need me to add it real quick?
Where
I mean,
put it?
yeah. Well, that's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm searching for the spell, and it's just being weird. It's not coming up for me. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's see. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Oh, I see it. I clicked it on, so refresh your page. You should have it now. Yeah, it wasn't prepared is the reason. For some reason, it got clicked off.
I don't know why I would have done that. That's so dumb. All right. Yeah. That's why I want to do one of two things. All right. Yeah. Everyone moved over here though. That's kind of shitty. Okay. So, first I'm gonna use Misty Step.
Okay.
I
know that if you do
that.
that, you cannot cast Fireball in the same turn. 'Cause it's a leveled spell.
What?
2 leveled spells in
Even-
the same turn. Doesn't matter if it's a bonus action and an action.
Even if it's through my staff.
It's still casting a spell in the same turn. It's a leveled spell.
Okay. Okay.
I know it's confusing because a lot of people have asked me, they're like, well, they let us do it in Baldur's Gate. It's like, yeah, I know, it's broken because of that. Yeah, you cannot cast more than 1 leveled spell in a turn. Unless you have a feature that allows it, like the, and even then, I don't think the sorcerer can do it. It has to be a leveled spell and a cantrip.
That's correct.
Yeah. Because it's the same as if you were to use your action to cast from like a scroll or anything like that. It's still casting a spell.
Okay, yeah, because I do have it as a feat. That's why. But all right.
Right.
Okay. All right. Forget it then. Fucking Christ. Okay. I don't really have a lot done since I'm kind of fucking stuck here. Yeah, I'm just gonna Misty Step to get away. It's fine.
Okay. So you can teleport 30 feet away. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
You still do have your action. You could cast a cantrip, just not a leveled spell. Or you still have your action, because Misty Step is a bonus action.
Does that little cannon thing still do stuff, or was it a one-time?
No, it's so because I can't do, I have to do a bonus action for the cannon in order to give you the hit points. But as far as I'm aware, I think it. Let me see. Hold on.
I think it's a bonus action to command your cannon.
It just says grants the temporary hit points that I roll to each creature of your choice within 10 feet of your turret.
Doesn't sound like
it doesn't say. It doesn't say how long it stays on, so I feel it like so.
I'd allow
mean,
it if it
to me,
doesn't say you have to use something to do it.
Yeah.
So if you want to
if I did a
reuse
bonus
it,
action, I'd try to use.
unless it specifically says you need to use it as a bonus action.
Let's see. Actually,
Oh yeah, no, it says so if I do a bonus
action,
action.
do it.
Yeah, but yeah, so to me, if I don't do it, he still has the same temporary hit points. Is what I'm thinking.
No, his new temporary hit
no.
points, if he didn't already spend them, would replace the old ones.
Mine are gone.
Right.
Oh, they're gone already. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the thing. The way it reads to me, there's that limited use 25, so you get 25 of them, basically while it's out. But each one.
Oh no, that's my health. Yeah, that's the cannon's health. 25.
Oh, that's the cannon's health.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If that's the case, yeah. So then no. So I already used the bonus action to.
Yeah, if you've already used your bonus action already, then it doesn't even matter for this turn.
Yeah. All right. So then. Okay. Then yeah. Then I'll do my cantrip firebolt, and I'll aim at the guy that's next to Georgio.
Okay. 28 definitely hits as you bamf out of the way and then immediately reappear and fire. Go ahead and roll your damage, which I think now, I don't know if it's gone up since then, but it's at least 2d10, maybe 3d10, I forget. At least 2d10.
And then
Yeah, and this guy is not looking great. The one that you just, he is heavily scorched.
and it's another 7.
How do you want to do this?
That
That was enough. He
fucking
didn't
just-
have very much
yeah.
health left.
just shoot him, just torch his ass. Whatever.
You watch as the initial burst, almost like this secondary gout of fire, spreads out as you cast the cantrip and just almost like a secondary explosion on his chest just engulfs him in fire as he crumbles to the ground. I forgot to mention as well, because this was the top of the round, did you guys want to call for assistance?
We already did.
Last round, right?
We did it last time. No?
Yeah, we did that last turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. It sounded like you were hesitating on it, so we can retroactively add that. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, what's it called? Because I asked, like, if we want to do it, I said, yeah, no, we're going to do that.
Yeah, because we didn't know how long it would take for them to get there, so we're like, yeah, we might
That's
as
why
well
I
do
So-
it.
Yeah.
Like, definitely.
I would imagine you make the signal. We'll add this retroactively. You go ahead and make the signal. You can choose one target, or you can choose up to 3 targets to disperse the attack. As you make this signal, they're just waiting for what targets you want to choose.
I think the 3 on horseback that are clustered right there is probably.
I agree. I think that's the
that's
best.
a good place to do it.
So I need somebody to roll me 12d8.
Jesus Christ.
I'll do
As
it.
you watch
Fanny, go for it.
up here to the north on one of the adjacent buildings. Oops, hold on. Let me get to the right layer here. Just as you make the final hand signal, you watch as a group of these individuals, 59, so cool. Let me go ahead and roll that. Nope. Oh my god, they all fucking suck. You just watch this hail of arrows come down on all 3 of these individuals and their horses as they try to raise up whatever they can get. Can I have somebody roll me 3 separate D20s?
Yeah, I got
As this hail of arrows comes down on their backs, where you see those canisters are at.
I've got a 14, a
Okay.
1, and a 12.
The 14 and the 12 are fine. The 1, you watch as this backmost individual, one of those arrows pierces that canister as that liquid sprays out and ignites. And I now need a... someone go ahead and roll me 8d6.
I'll do it. Sure. You said 8?
Yeah, keep it going.
8d6. The equivalent of a fireball.
Jesus fucking Christ.
In
Trash.
fact, let me make sure, because it's basically everybody centered on around that individual. Oh my God, you are
Fireball's 20 feet.
yeah. So it's centered on him. That's the range of it. Did I not put it? Did it not show up on the map for you guys?
I can't see.
What?
I don't see anything.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. My bad. Hold on. Yeah. So you are so lucky, Cedric and Chugrulk. You are just on the outer edge of it, because that's
I
the
know
center of it.
exactly.
But okay.
Oh my.
So
I can feel it.
27.
I mean, I'm dead, but
What is 59 to 27? Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you had
it's all-
taken that,
it's-
that would have been 2 death saves instantly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instant death saves. Yeah.
instant 2 death saves, because that's a
Good thing
crit.
It's also, yeah.
cool. Close.
These 2 are completely incinerated by this blast, and this other guy is looking rough as he is scorched from head to toe, clutching the outside of this
we need
war
that.
horse as it is just kicking and attempting. He is struggling to stay on this horse, but still gripping on, but he is looking rough.
Really melted on.
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, if it wasn't for the stirrups, he would have been kicked off and probably killed. And the horse is not looking great either. But the others were incinerated.
Or horse.
Yeah, we needed that though. No lie.
With that, I think there's only one. Is there only one chaplain left? Yeah.
There's 2.
Where's the
Oh,
other
you
one?
got one that's down on the
Yeah.
bottom?
He's like.
Oh, he was trying to rush up.
Sunny.
He's watching like, I ain't getting in there. This is fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Fuck is this? You guys are
That guy just
weird.
got-
They are going to. The first one's going to cast Healing Word on the Knight Commander. Okay. And then the second one is going to cast Healing Word on this knight that's looking real rough. Not the Cavalier, but the knight closest to him. As you see some of the wounds begin to close up on both these individuals. And then... Yeah, they're just going to stay in close proximity to these individuals. With that, Cedric, we are back to you. What would you like to do?
I am going to attempt to cast polymorph on
Oh, shit.
on
Oh.
Theodore Marshall.
Okay.
Okay, let's see it. Nice.
Okay, that
A
is
15 wisdom save.
15 wisdom save. Let's see. Wisdom. He's gonna get a 4, but he's gonna burn one of his remaining 2 legendary resistances. As
Are
you
you sure?
I think so. I don't think he wants to be a worm today.
Okay.
As he puts up the shield and you feel this arcane or this holy sigil come down as you cast the spell, and as it begins to wrap around him, you feel the arcana or the divine energies of your god break around his resolute position.
That's a bummer.
I mean, you're trying. Good try.
I get it.
I get it. I would do the same thing. I mean, you're burning them legendary resistances.
Yeah, that's true.
Get rid of them at some stage.
The person that's directly to the left of Theodore Marshall, he hasn't been hit yet?
I think he's taken a small amount of damage.
Just a little baby bit?
Yeah, he took like half damage on that initial lightning bolt, and that was about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was the... No, where's this? I think this dude is toast, if I remember. Yeah, he's toast. This guy is different. He's one of the on-foot knights.
Gotcha.
That horse
Okay.
should have been gone. There should have... Yeah, there's only one cavalier left.
Oh, okay. I thought there was someone like...
My
underneath that
apologies.
horse.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
No, yeah.
Let me check just one thing real quick. Okay. I am going to go ahead, move away from the guy. Yeah, I'll just move back there. And that's still within range. I'm going to go ahead and, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Chugrulk.
Same thing again on leveled spells.
Oh, that's right. I did cast a...
Given the,
Yeah, I forgot
given
I
the
cast a polymorph,
situation,
even though
if
it
you
failed.
want to
No,
walk
no,
it
no,
back,
fine.
I'm giving you the
No.
option, but yeah, the leveled spells.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. So you know what? I'm just gonna move my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Who has the spiritual weapon actually cast? Do we know? That from what we've been able to tell?
These two chaplains are the ones that have cast these
The two
spiritual
green
weapons.
guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy
Okay.
and this guy.
And the one up there. Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna just go ahead and put it here, kind of between all of us, and just attempt to hit the guy just to the left of Thurgood Marshall, or Theodore Marshall, rather.
Okay. Let's see it. 23 definitely hits.
Okay.
As you strike down hard into the shoulder. doing
For
it.
11.
Yeah.
A 1 and a 7. Sick.
Still a good amount of damage.
Yeah.
Damage is damage, so.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't believe so. Not right now.
Chugrulk, I need a death save, please.
I don't know how this works.
This is his first, yeah.
So, yeah, so go ahead and just roll a d20 and don't add anything to it.
Oh. What?
That is 2 failed death
That
saves.
sucks.
Yeah,
What?
that is
Fuck, man.
your...
How do I do that? Just take 2
It's fine.
failures?
Yeah, so a
Yeah.
natural 1 is 2 immediate failures. A natural
That's-
20, you pop back up with 1 hit point.
Yeah, okay, so I just put the 2 failures in, so I'm like 2 red dots out of 6. is what
Out
it
of
Right.
3.
No, out of 3.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
out of
that's
3.
fine. Oh, the
It's my
top
turn.
bar
It's my
of
turn.
failure
My
is
turn.
success.
You're fine.
You need to get 3 of one before you get 3 of the other.
Right.
Yes, okay, now I get it.
Right, right.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah,
fine.
you need 3 successes before 3 failures.
Yeah, alright. So that's
I,
my turn, I'm guessing?
Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
No,
Alright.
I get it.
Giorgio, we are back to you, sir.
So, from where I'm standing...
I can't use anything, by the way, can I? I can't use like my last lucky on that or anything.
No,
Like I'm dead.
I don't think lucky
No,
can be
yeah.
used on death saves,
Also,
that's-
unfortunately.
No, you're
No,
fine.
no,
It's
that's
fine.
okay. I just thought I'd ask.
30 feet of movement. I'm walking right here. And I'm pulling a potion of greater healing out my backpack, and I'm dumping it down his throat.
Okay.
Love that.
All right, let's see it.
1d4 plus 4, so I'll roll that real quick. Let's see. 1. So. And then a 4. So let's see. A 1, a 4, a 2.
7.
And a 2.
9 plus 4, so 13.
So 13 health.
So,
There
Chugrulk,
go,
you come to
buddy,
consciousness with this bottle jammed down your throat as you feel the open wound on your chest begin to close up. As your eyes open up, you see your companion standing over you, feeding you this potion. But you have
health just immediately overrides it then.
yeah, you have 13 hit points
Yeah,
now.
once you get health back, and if you're unconscious again, you start back from
Right.
square one. So
Right.
it's like everything's fine.
That's cool.
So you're 13. You're still prone on the ground, but you are
Yeah.
not dying,
Right. Okay.
not very close to death.
Yeah, that was wild. A 1.
And then so that's my action. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. You watch as the Knight Commander turns, seeing you assist your companion. An honorable man to pick up a dishonorable vagabond.
You
Nevertheless,
don't know shit about shit.
as such, I will not harm you by the blade. But I need to see that you all serve justice. You watch as he stretches his hand out towards you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Me or
You, Giorgio.
charisma saving throw? You got it.
Charm your ass off.
So I've got a 9 plus 2, which is 11. However, I have mental toughness, I think. No, guarded mind is what it's called.
Okay.
I have resistance to psychic damage if I start my turn. Oh, if I start my turn charmed or frightened, I can spend something like that. Never mind. It's defense to psychic damage.
So this is a saving throw against a
Saving throw
spell.
against, yeah, so that's fine. It's 11. I rolled an 11.
11. So that is a failure.
Okay.
As you begin to feel your form compress and begin to vanish, as you feel the corporeal become incorporeal, as you suck into this singularity and you find yourself in this dark void. You have no idea where you are, but you just feel yourself compressed, almost like you're in some sort of casket somewhere in darkness, unsure, as Theodore Marshall casts Banishment on you.
All right.
And you all watch as your companion is nowhere to be seen on the map.
What happened to all this honorable stuff, man?
Cedric, you at this distance would recognize exactly what just happened.
Yeah, I've done this on someone before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Been
look
there,
on
done
as the
that.
knights kind of turn. And just wordlessly look on as their commander represses one of the threats, but moves on. This one here is going to rush towards you, Cedric. Chugrulk, you can make a attack of opportunity, but it's at disadvantage because you are prone.
Just swiping at his feet.
So go ahead and roll
There's
again.
that.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 14 negates it. As you go to swing, but unfortunately, even with your long arms, are unable to make contact. Cedric, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That is 9 slashing damage.
I'm gonna use my stone endurance.
Okay.
Oh, to
Damn.
negate it, so 5.
Okay. other one is going to rush towards you, Tim, but he does have to dash to get over towards you. But he's going to move. Yeah, he's not going to stand in between you guys.
He could.
He could. He's not going to. I saw that. I was like, no.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
How is he attacking me?
He didn't attack you because he had to dash to get to you.
Oh.
So he doesn't have his
Okay.
action. He's just rushing up. He's preparing to drive his sword down towards you, but
What do you mean? He's got to come up. He's got to come up to me.
yeah, that's what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was getting in melee range of
running.
you. Because he realizes you're a mage, and mages
Oh,
don't do well in melee, generally.
Oh, I meant that because I'm on a roof, so I just was curious. how he was
Oh,
getting
you're
up
on the
there.
roof. Oh, I did not
Yeah,
realize
yeah.
you were on the roof. Okay.
Oh. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm on
think
top
I
of,
knew
I'm on
that.
top
I was
of,
like-
yeah, I'm on top of a building.
Oh, okay.
That's why
I was
like,
like,
to get up here.
Right. Okay. So he's going to rush up and try to climb. We'll see how well that works out with the remainder of his movement.
Misty step up onto a flame.
No, he tries to rush up and actually falls down prone beside you, Cedric. He rolled really badly on that.
Silly.
But yeah, and this Cavalier,
So funny.
let's see if he can keep from burning. Hold on. Fuck no. He's going to take a look. He is not looking good. He is struggling to stay on this horse. Managing to stay on, but he is still taking damage from the fire. You can notice that this oil that's in these canisters is more viscous than what you typically expect, and it is not going out. In the same way that you realize, Tim, in your
covers.
proximity to this building, that these timbers are burning, and even though it is raining, they are not going out. Like, this substance that they have sprayed on these buildings is almost like napalm.
Oh yeah, this shit sucks.
Yeah. you can feel that this building underneath your feet is beginning to crumble, by the way. Like, it is the most on fire of all the buildings, just so you realize.
I'll be okay.
I am on the edge.
It has
I'm,
the
like, ready to
most
jump.
roof out of all the buildings, but it is the most on fire because of that.
This wasn't meant to be a permanent.
But back to the top of the round. If you guys would like to call for assistance, you can. Otherwise, Tim, you can go ahead and take your turn.
We can get more assistance.
Oh, it's like a. I
Let's
see.
keep
Oh, we can-
getting it.
It's like a layer action that triggers at the top of the
Okay.
round.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck
I
yeah.
thought.
Yeah, we
I
want-
Then
thought
yeah.
I thought it just was a one and done.
They would. I thought either it was a one-time thing or they would join the battle, like on the. field.
Yeah, I was thinking they were gonna join the fight
I
too.
thought
Yeah,
so,
let's.
too.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
so above the tables, you guys realize I thought about doing that, but then I would have had to roll for
Oh,
10
that's so
10 or
many
12
things, so many
NPCs.
things.
This
Yeah.
is just
Wow.
easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
they're rolling at advantage
believe
because
that.
they're already on the rooftops, and the urban
Yeah.
rangers have advantage on targets they have below them.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
if
we
they're
definitely
above
need
10
that.
feet of their target, they get advantage on the strike. So, and they're all carrying longbows, so they're well within their range.
Yeah.
So, if you would like, you can do the same. You can choose one target, or you can choose up to 3 that are within 30 feet of each other, which is pretty much everybody.
Surely
Okay.
these two guys at the back, no? Like,
Well,
Honestly,
So-
And-
legitimately, that might be a good idea.
because these
Those
guys
two
are like
and-
healing and they're doing all kinds of shit. I'm like, I want to get rid of them.
Good. So, you said so long as they're within 30 feet of one another.
Yes, yeah.
So could
And we have less
yeah, I was
chance
gonna
of
say,
hitting
could we
each other,
do
too.
those 3 and do like a little triangle?
yeah, you can certainly
Yeah,
do that.
I think that might be best, and see if we can get Giorgio to come back. 'Cause I think banishment is a concentration
Yeah,
spell.
very much so.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Okay. You watch as this other group has moved now over to a closer position. Also, I didn't get rid of this guy for some reason. They are not there anymore. But you also see a secondary group. Oops, I need to... Yes. On an adjacent building just off. I just have him over here in the corner.
Oh,
in the same way. Yeah, they're not
I
really
see.
in that
Okay.
position. So
Yeah, that's fine.
right, they've taken up position on a building that's not on fire. But go ahead and roll. In this case, the first volley was just one group. This secondary group added to it, you can split up. It is 16d8, and you can choose to split up 3 ways.
I think we put a lot onto like the
So if somebody wants
The
to
main
roll
guy.
that, they can.
Yeah. What? We could do...
like 8 on him, and then
Yeah, I was going to say, like...
Well, no,
Something
you'd roll
like
the
that.
damage and then
Roll the
choose.
damage and then
Oh, right.
divvy
Yeah,
it
then
up how
choose
we
how it
want.
goes. Yeah.
Right. You can split it up to 3 ways.
Who wants to do the honors?
I can do it. You said 18d...
16d8.
16.
Oh my god.
83.
So you have 83 to play with. Let me know roughly where you want them. There's a volley of arrows from both directions rains down.
63, 10, 10. I just know he's gonna be a massive unit. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine 63, 10, 10 if you guys are. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I'm down. I just throwing out a number then. You guys.
That'd be a ridiculous con save.
He would basically have to.
Oh.
He would have to roll like a nat.
You'd have to
20.
roll a nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Okay. Let's do it.
As you signal the volley of arrows, let me mark this off real quick. All right, I got to do some math here. Theodore Marshall is bloodied.
Hooray!
He bleeds.
He bleeds. He does. He can take damage. Yes. These two take a solid amount of damage here. But yeah, he needs to roll a con save. So, he rolled a 1.
Let's go.
Hooray!
As you feel, Giorgio, not long after you find yourself in this darkened void, as you take a breath, as you feel like your chest is compressing, you feel this sense of claustrophobia before, as you're just jettisoned back into reality in the spot you had left. You can go ahead and drop your token back onto that spot where you were behind Chugrulk.
Nice.
But Tim, with that, we are back to you.
Giorgio, he bleeds. You believe it?
Giorgio, you're still coming to terms of what the fuck
Yeah.
just happened.
So confused.
You felt like you were in a coffin.
He pointed at me first, right? I know that came from him.
Yes, yeah, he looked right at you and spoke to you when he did it.
Okay. I'm gonna take a bonus action to move my cannon 5, 10, 15 to the same square as Cedric, and I'm gonna give Cedric bonus points.
Okay.
Thank you.
You got it.
You should also be able to get those bonus points.
Yeah, you can command it for people within range, I believe, can't you?
10 feet of, yeah, within 10 feet, which you are.
Yeah.
So is it both the same or is it just split up? I don't know how the
Oh, it says.
The way it
Oh,
reads
it
is
says.
the same.
Yeah, you designate.
Yeah, so it says temporary. Each creature of your choice within 10 feet of the turret
So yeah,
Oh.
you're a creature within the range of the turret, so yeah. Because the building's only like about 10 foot tall and you're right on the edge of it.
So we both get
Okay.
5 then? Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
okay,
both get
that
5
works.
temp hit points.
Hooray! Back in the 20s, baby.
I'll take it.
So yeah, you have 2 knights below you and a very burning a very burning cavalier and a handful of chaplains that are damaged, not like horribly, but still damaged, and not like on death's door, but you know, severely taking some damage. Knight captain.
I do have a spell I want to cast, but I want to wait until we clear out. So, I think I am gonna cast Fireball.
Okay. Where
We'll
are
just
you gonna
figure out where
place
I'm gonna drop
your?
it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the question.
I didn't ask how big the
I just
room is.
put
I
it-
said I cast Fireball.
Yeah. Because that misses Chugrulk, right? I'm pretty right. It's just he just misses him.
Yes,
Or if
I think that still hits Cedric though, right? No, you're
no,
good.
because my cannon is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're on top of him. Okay.
That looks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You drag it.
Yeah. Your
lower,
cannon's
but
basically sitting
regardless-
between Cedric's legs.
Yeah, exactly. He just tucked.
Yeah, I'm
underneath.
actually riding it right now.
Okay.
He's just squatting
Yeah.
on it. Just
Okay.
like a mini
so
turret.
I do that at 4th level.
A 4th level. Okay, so 9. Roll 9d6 for me, please.
Jesus. Bye, everyone. Good lord.
Yeah. Okay, so for the 2 knights to start with, that's a 13, so that's a failure. And a 10. They do not survive this.
They're burned to a fucking crisp.
Yeah, they are ignited instantaneously. The Knight Commander, he is going to burn his last legendary resistance and.
Well, I
to
was
take-
banking on, baby.
Yeah, so he
Oh,
takes
I guess this game
15
polymorph now,
damage.
bitch.
If it comes back around to me, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right, let's get that off the menu here. Get this guy gone. This guy. I don't think the Cavalier was in the range, correct? He was just outside of it. The fireball.
That's the horsey guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't in it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
no, I couldn't. Yeah, I
Got
couldn't.
it.
There was
Oh,
no way. I
yeah,
could
no,
do
that
it
would've
without
been
hitting Cedric.
crazy.
Yeah, I would have killed
No,
Cedric.
no. Yeah, no. Okay, good. All right, I was like, I'm pretty sure he wasn't, but. let me
Yeah,
double check.
I would have
And
burned.
me.
Yeah, burned
Yeah,
my legendary
I would kill
actions.
everybody. I'm like, no.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do, Tim? This fireball
nope.
just ignites at the center of this this battle as 2 of these knights are just caught up and incinerated.
I'm good.
Okay. Next, the chaplains are going to. Let's see here. Well, first they're going to move. This spiritual weapon's going to swing at you, Giorgio. Getting a 16 to hit, which I don't think hits. Yeah, it's just under it.
Fucking finally.
God bless.
Finally. God damn.
Nice.
Let's go.
The other one's going to swing at you now.
Oh my god.
So you're the other one. It wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. So to be fair, it's either you or Chugrulk. Oh no,
Yeah.
I forgot about Cedric. Here, I'll leave it to the dice. I'll leave it to the dice.
All right, you already did. You already did.
Okay.
You-
I keep I couldn't see
Yeah, you already
Cedric.
did.
I can take a hit. I can take
All
a
right,
hit.
I'm gonna move that just to the
Yeah.
side. You can play with it as you will. I just couldn't remember where he was.
He's fighting.
That is a 19 to hit.
That's
on that.
not a 6. That's fine.
Okay.
Roll damage for me.
All right. That is 10 force damage.
10 force damage? I'll take it.
Okay. And then they are both going to cast. Let's see. Let me double check something real quick. Sorry, I'm not used to having this many casters in play at the same time. It gets really difficult to keep track of. No, it's surprisingly, they don't have Cure Wounds, which is weird. So they're both going to cast Healing Word on the Knight Commander. Wow, that sucked. That was better. That was actually max, so... Hate hearing that. As you see, some of the wounds from the fireball are cured by this radiant energy. Okay. But with that, Cedric, we are on to you. You just watched a massive fireball go off directly in front of you as you step back just outside of its range.
Yeah, I just got flashbanged pretty much.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna first move my spiritual weapon over to this dude.
Okay.
And take a good old swing at him.
Let's see that swing.
21.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
21.
21. Can you do something for me?
13 points.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I want to break the horse's leg so it topples over on the guy.
Okay.
Yo, let's go!
You hear this brutal snap right at the joint.
Nasty.
As this horse lets out this horrid cry and topples over, and the bulk of its weight, all the armor in total, just crushes this soldier against these rocky chunks of rubble as they, twitch a bit before lifelessly remaining still on the ground. And the horse is just, kicking, and it is gruesome. So I won't go into detail there, but
I feel bad again.
I know that horse. I heard those horses attended some bad meetings, so it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't need who's the animal rights actor? I don't need PETA after my ass for going into grave detail on that one. I'll just leave it up to imagination. But yeah.
Neat.
Should I still be in initiative order?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Because when it popped back
Yeah,
in,
I'm sorry.
Sheesh.
Am I in the same spot? Okay.
Yeah, you would be right after Cedric. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll again, and I'll punch you.
No,
back
I'm
in.
after Chugrulk. I'm sick.
Oh, you're after Chugrulk. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're good. That's why I'm asking now. So
Just remind me. I apologize. When I deleted your token,
yeah.
I should have moved you to the GM layer instead.
We're back in. You can drag me up.
Okay, cool. So you were at, what was your initiative? I forget.
I was 6. I put
6.
Got it.
I'm right after Chugrulk.
Got it.
So
Got it.
What are they called? Bonus action after my normal action, correct?
Yeah.
You can do it whenever you
Any
want.
order you want. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Just
start with a
start
bonus
again.
action, or you can start with your action. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Start
my
with
spiritual
bonus
weapon's a
action.
bonus action.
Yeah. So Cedric,
My bonus
you are
Put that.
Not quite yet. Chugrulk, sorry.
Oh,
You can still
right,
use
sorry,
that
we're done.
for later.
right.
No.
We'll just just hold it
I'm-
until
Yeah,
We'll keep the roll.
gonna
My roll. That's mine.
Go up behind Theodore Marshall.
Yep.
And I am going to, with the cool advantage, attempt to cast Inflict Wounds.
All right. Are you casting it at the normal level, or are you upcasting it?
I am casting it at level 5.
Level 5. Ooh, big damage. All right, let's see it with advantage.
Damn.
An 11?
Unfortunately, you drive your hand in, and although you catch a bit of plate armor, he turns around and drives his elbow directly into your chest, knocking you away before you can deliver the payload of necrotic energy.
I was just telling him he's doing a good job.
Feels bad, man.
That's.
I wanted to see you hit that too. I really did.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to just fucking obliterate the guy's chest.
Yeah.
That's fine. I killed a horse. We can go on.
You did crush a knight under a horse.
Feel like cowboy.
All right, Chugrulk. Yeah, second wind, you're good. You can add those hit points back. You are prone right now, so it eats up half your movement to get up. But you are directly facing a very pissed off paladin. But you are flanking with your companion, so any attacks would have advantage. But you would need to get up to otherwise it's
So I've done my. So I've got to get up. So I got to use an action to get up, correct?
No, you don't use an action. It just burns half your movement.
Right.
So you would only have 15 feet.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I doubt you would move
that's
anyway.
fine. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just getting. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my bonus action for the heal that I did before. And then I'm going to use my regular action to attack. What's his face?
Okay.
Did on my-
Go ahead and give me another persuasion check as you try your hardest to draw upon the energies of Ignatius.
Evasion, where are we? Oh, deception. Oh, there we are. Sorry. Can't read. It's been
Again,
12 every time. I swear to God.
you call out to the blade once more,
Wait, I'm gonna
crying
lock
out
it.
its
I'm gonna lock
name, and it remains still and
I'm gonna.
inert.
I'm gonna lucky for that.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
I want this.
Wakey, wakey.
Look, bitch. Look.
You would attack a man of faith. Now know that I do not agree with this. My partner. He is a man of the flame.
So where do we lie with my 27?
You. I will help you, but know that your character is in question. So go ahead and roll damage, and you can add the radiant to it.
So fucking funny.
All right,
So,
so
where are we with
22
that?
total. As you feel the radiant energy erupt from the blade that was otherwise quiet up until now.
I don't agree with it.
Goodbye.
It's almost like you're imposing. You feel as you cry out Ignatius, you feel yourself imposing your will upon this blade that is clearly... I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna throw my. I'm just gonna say, like, with my 20 persuasion, I'm gonna throw that, like, I've willed my. You know, this is true to me. You know, like, that's my persuasion going through. Like, you know, it might not be true in your eyes, but to the sword, but it's true to me. You know, bang.
Speaking your truth to the.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
That's right.
Did you want to fish for a crit?
So yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, go
also,
ahead
I
and-
do have another attack.
Just in
but,
case.
Well, go ahead and roll
Well,
one more
I'll
time.
roll the crit.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's for you.
Cool.
That's
And
still for
then-
the first attack. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
now
this
do
is
my
the second
next
attack.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
21, go
I'll
ahead
do
and
You
roll.
get-
the twist.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
So this is just a normal one, so... Okay.
That's good damage.
Take it. Absolutely.
All right. Solid strike as the radiant energy erupts for the first time during this confrontation, as you all see the flaming blade once again. Unsure of why, you assume Chugrulk up until now had just not been using it for some reason. Unbeknownst to this internal conflict between this sentient weapon and its wielder. Georgio, we are on to you.
So I'm gonna step forward through the spiritual weapon, and I'll say, "See, this is how I know we are right." And I'm going to attempt to grapple him
Okay.
with an attack. So
Okay.
this is going to be a 27.
27. All right. Let me see if he can break it here. That was good, but I don't think it's going to beat a 27. That's, yeah, that was a 21, so that does not beat it. So you
Nice.
have him
Now got
held. So his speed is 0.
Yeah. I
Um,
suspect.
please
he
hold on to
tried
him.
To leave. I will not let go. So I've got him grappled. I could. That was the first of my attacks where
Yes.
I get multi-attack, so I can attack again, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just punch him.
Okay.
Just
See
again,
it.
this is just a normal attack.
So I grabbed him
this
and
one's
punched him
going
in
to
the
be-
jaw.
Yeah. This is going to be a 22, which I
A
think
22
is-
definitely hits, yes.
Okay, and so that's going to be a D8 plus 5.
Okay.
That's 5 and 5. That's 10. I'm going to also dump 3 more charges. The last 3 charges of the.
Okay.
the radiant energy.
Okay, so another
Nice.
3d6.
Yeah,
I'm just
which
picturing
is-
you having him in like a
Yeah.
headlock, just giving him like weird.
So what was the
right now.
initial damage? 10
So
or
10.
10,
Yeah,
okay.
10 total on the regular punch, and then
Okay.
3d6 radiant, which is
Alright.
going to be 4, 3, and 2. So that's going to be a total of 9 more.
9 more? Got it.
Yeah, 9 more radiant. And then yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Let me double check this. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold him and focus all my efforts on making sure that he can't get away.
Okay. Let's see here. He's gonna turn and face you in this grapple as he stares you straight in the eyes, Giorgio. Release me! I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's 12.
12. Unfortunately, that is a failure as he casts command on you.
Oh, cool.
Damn.
Is that a spell?
That is a
It
spell.
Reaction, I get a mage attack. That
Okay.
comes,
Reaction.
That comes before.
Okay, I mean, you
before this-
release him, but you do get the opportunity attack.
Okay.
Unless, I don't know if it gives you advantage on the save or not.
So it well, so that's, I guess that's the thing I don't know, how order of things happened. Does Mage Slayer attack, am I reacting to him starting the cast of the spell, or am I reacting
Yes.
to the spell being cast?
To the spell being cast. Does it negate does it negate the spell, or does it just...
It doesn't say.
So you
it
just get an
says
opportunity attack when a spell is
when-
cast.
Yeah, when a creature
Yeah.
within 5 feet, if
Right.
you cast a spell, you can use your reaction. So it's
Right.
so the spell goes off regardless.
Right, so you release
with-
him, but as soon as you gather your
Yeah,
faculties...
That's a nat 20.
There you go! Let's
So
see
yeah,
it.
I'll let him go, and I just go punch him
Just
in the face.
All right,
you let him
fine.
go, and as soon as you regain your faculties, just
pop him.
crush him in the
Lay into
face.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be a 4 and plus 5. Is it? Do I roll the dice twice?
You
Or do I
double the dice. You double the dice and then add your modifier.
So that's a 4 on the first and a 7 on the second. So 11 and 5.
Okay.
Which is the modifier. So 16
So
total.
16 total. Oof.
You
Yeah,
got
for
it, bud.
free.
Like,
He is starting to show some wear and tear now.
Whatever you say, buddy.
And then let me double check something real quick here. No, because he cast a spell. So that is his action. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that is his action here. Yeah, he can't do any more because he cast a spell. So,
also, let
Whoop.
me ask you this.
yes, go ahead.
I have Crusher. When I
Yes.
score a critical that deals bludgeoning damage, which that was,
Right.
it doesn't have to be an attack, right? Just anytime I score a crit on a hit, the deal, right?
Yes.
Everybody
Correct.
has advantage
Until the start of your next turn.
until the start of my next turn.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
So keep
okay.
that in
I
mind.
I can move him 5 feet to an unoccupied space, but I
That's
don't
up to
think
you.
I want to move him
Right.
because I think we're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah, with that, you're...
Yeah, I think just the way that we're standing around him, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
I
I'm
imagine
expecting-
you release him after the command is uttered. And then immediately as you regain your faculty, just
Just-
uppercut him in the jaw. Out of sheer spite. just unrelented
Oh, yeah.
spite directly to the jaw. As this man is shorter than you, but like it's like having somebody with a
Yeah.
bowling ball attached to their hand pop him in the jaw. As you can see now, he is like, you definitely knocked some teeth out in the process of doing that. I mean, he is showing some wear and tear. I mean, he is bloodied, burned, and just showing every ounce of grit he can, whereas a normal man would likely be dead at this point in time. But to what extent that is hit point wise, you're not sure. Other than he is showing, some severe damage at this point.
Sure.
I don't think there are any more knights that aren't charcoal at this point, so we'll just step aside. The Cavalier is definitely dead. So back to the top of the round.
Tim.
Wait,
Okay.
should we
That is the
call
top
for
of the round.
assistance? Let's get these two out of here.
Okay. We'll use the thingy.
Okay.
The
Oh,
call
yes.
in to take out these two little boo-boo guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me 16d8.
Okay.
I just don't know if we're gonna get like all more damage on us if we aim it at him either. It's like, these guys aren't. These guys
they're
could
pretty
miss.
accurate.
That's why.
We
They're
can,
pretty
yeah,
accurate, it seems.
they're accurate. We can also just,
They're pretty pinpoint, but
I think.
Okay.
we gotta do the job.
Yeah.
So how do you
Yeah.
want to distribute these points?
I think
I'm
20
guessing-
and 20 on each of
20.
them, and then the
So
14 on him.
you 27 on each of them, or
I
mean-
think 20 and 20, and then
and then
leave
14.
for
14
now,
on
just
him?
to-
Okay.
Just to chip him down a little bit more.
So
I've got a hunch that 20 and 20 is going to be enough.
so this one here goes down.
Probably.
This one here is not looking great. And then of course Theodore Marshall is going to take that.
Tim's about to do a board flip off this roof.
Not board flip, but
With that, he is going to use one of his legendary actions.
Another one?
Yes.
didn't you burn it already?
It's top of the round.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets a-
that's more.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He didn't use his legendary action last time. He used it to throw the
Yeah.
bolt, the guiding bolt, but he has not used it this
Oh, yeah.
time, and it is the top of the round.
We got a legendary resistance out of him, but not a legendary action.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
Yeah, you burned his last legendary resistance, but he has a legendary action.
Okay. That's yeah.
So he's
Whatever
going to
you
use that
say,
legendary
DM.
action. Yes. I very much want to use this. You think I'm going to give you this one for free?
I was hoping.
No. No. Giorgio,
Uh-oh.
he turns to you.
I
After
don't
you
have
just
any
popped him in the
reactions
jaw, he is
Yeah.
going to reciprocate in kind.
left. I don't have any reactions left.
And
You don't
he
need
is
any
going to
reactions.
swing his sword at you.
I do when he hurts me.
No,
That is a
we can't go
22 to hit.
It's gonna
Okay, it
hurt my-
hurts.
Attack this? No?
I can use a chronal shift to try to save you.
If you do and he crits me, it's gonna feel way worse.
Can I
That's
use
all I'm
Sentinel
saying.
attack?
That's right. You do have Sentinel,
That's your
but
decision.
that you would hit afterwards, but this still hits. So
Yeah.
the
Up-
question
that's
is,
up-
Tim,
that's up
are you
to
going to
you,
use...
Tim.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I do not want to influence this decision.
Okay.
Tim, do you or do you not want
Hmm.
to use Chronal Shift?
No, I won't use it because
I'll be
The
fine.
pause there.
I'll be fine.
no. Well, I'm thinking there's a reason for what I do next. There's a reason why. It's pretty much easy. Yeah. So we'll see. But if Georgio's cool, then yeah. All right.
Okay. So we'll get to the reaction strike. It still goes through, but then you have your strike afterwards. So,
So what's the damage?
11 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy.
This is gonna hurt.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Can you do that
22
one?
radiant damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm down.
All right. Now, Chugrulk, because of your Sentinel, you can go ahead and make an reaction attack as well.
Make it a 19 or
I've got
20.
advantage, correct?
You do, yes. So the
True,
22
yeah.
does hit.
Nice.
So go ahead and
call.
roll. The radiant would not proc in this instance because you've already used it and it hasn't your turn yet. So so 14. Okay. Okay. Tim, now we are on to you.
Do something cool.
Okay. I will move 5 here.
Okay.
Just to make sure I can see. I'm going to just point at I'm gonna point at the Knight Commander.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
So I get it through my staff.
What is the saving throw?
Dex 18.
It's 18. Okay.
That's super high.
Because this is important, what is the total amount of hit points that he can have remaining? There's some stipulations to this, so go ahead and post it in the chat. If you don't mind. I don't remember the full stipulation of this.
Yeah, basically.
I know there's a damage threshold here. It's
Oh.
automatically.
Oh, we're gonna lose something cool, but that's
There goes our loot, but
Yeah.
that's badass.
I'm trying. Creature target is almost making
Our loot was
save-
getting away with the
Target
sword.
takes-
If he just goes to 0.
Oh, if he goes to 0, okay.
If he
There's
goes to
another
0,
one
yeah.
that if you use it and they're below a certain threshold, I think it's power word kill. That's the one. I'm thinking of. Yeah.
That's more
I was getting those two
That's like,
confused.
that's like an execute.
Yeah, so
That's
if they're below a certain damage threshold, regardless of how many hit points they have left, if it's like half their hit points, they die.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That's
one.
what I
That's
wanted
the
to
one.
make sure it wasn't that.
That's
So,
the one.
All right. I'm going to roll this above the table on the map so you guys you see this because this is an important roll. So you know he, let's see here. I need to make sure. So he has his Shield Master feat because this is a dex save.
Can we have him roll damage first so that we know if it would kill or not?
Well, again, I need to see if he succeeds because that's going to determine the damage.
Yeah.
Because is it half damage or is it just
No, it's all or
save or
nothing.
suck? Yeah, so it's save or suck. Yeah, so that's why.
and he needs an 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's
He
his
needs-
dex save? Like a 4?
Not great, but he does add his shield to it, so he does have. He has a +2. Is all he has to it. Basic +2 because of the shield.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like mine, yeah.
Yeah. He's tanky. He's not quick.
he can't move.
Right. He's wearing
All
plate
right.
armor with a shield. A tower shield on top of that.
Cool drum roll.
So I'm going to roll this above the table. So we'll add a +2 to whatever he rolls here, and we'll see where this goes. 21.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Tim.
Run it back, Colonel. Shift that shit.
Okay.
Colonel, shift
Try it again.
Colonel, shift that shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. No, I'm down for it. That's awesome. That is a great use of that. So again, I'm rolling this on the table. You know what he has to beat. That is an 18.
Let's go, baby.
Damn. Meets it, beats it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, me to beat. Damn, that sucks. Fuck, that sucks.
Close.
That's actually crazy.
There's
That's-
no way you just
Yeah.
rolled those.
And
He had like a
that's
25%
crazy.
chance to do this
That fucking
both
sucks.
times. So that's why I rolled it on the table. So you're not like, what the fuck? He's rolling.
Dude, that's insane.
The split difference on that last one, man.
Even with the chronal shift, the huge tower shield comes up as this thin green thread stretches out and disintegrates on the end of the shield. But you definitely see that it made contact, but not with the body. Not with anything of flesh that would have otherwise been harmful.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
that-
so stupid.
that's why I wanted to roll it above the table. So you guys are like, I didn't, I
No
didn't fib
way.
that roll.
I mean, I could have saved our loot though, to be fair.
Right.
Would have been a lot
Yeah.
cooler though.
I would have
Alright,
been.
I got nothing
I
else.
was down for it.
Yeah. Just
No,
seeing
that was
dude
fair.
just
I
get
mean,
cremated.
I would have done the same thing. That
That would have been rad.
so. With that, he is going to use his
That pretty much juices
other
it.
legendary action, and he's going to take another swing at.
Just banish himself.
Out of me, please.
He really wants to hit you, Tim, but he's not going to get anywhere near you. But turning towards, he looks at you, Cedric.
Cool.
Man of faith. A faith misguided. As he strikes down at you. That is a 31 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Christ, dude.
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 14 points of radiant damage.
9 and 14?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is exactly 23. I am down.
Even with your temporary points? Oh no, they're gone. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that was with the temporary points.
Damn, that sucks.
You
Okay.
watch as this slash comes down across your companion's chest as the radiant energy explodes off of the rapier, or the longsword. And your companion falls motionless on the ground. This chaplain here is going to first... Well, now I can't do that because he is going to... So Tim, he's going to throw a guiding bolt at you. That is an 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, that misses. So Cedric, now I need a death save.
Yes.
Sorry. I was very confused because I forgot to put a marker on that. My apologies.
Roll 20 doesn't automatically do it, or it does?
I don't think so.
There we go. Yeah, it automatically does it.
So that is one success.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chugrulk, we are back to you. You have 2 downed companions beside you.
Unfortunately, unlike before, I don't know if I've got any. I don't have any healing potions.
You can use one that's on your companion.
That's
Thistles.
yeah. So we have one which
It's a little weird, but I would allow
Alright,
it.
So you can kind of
It's
like grab it
used-
out of their pocket and give it to them.
I would imagine you knew one of these guys probably had a potion on him.
I know Georgio would. Like I know he had one. I could rummage through his pocket, like being that.
So-
he
You
used
also
one
saw
on me.
Cedric bought some as well.
Oh,
Yeah. What I'll say
That's
is I have not made a death save yet, and I
Yeah,
get
so it's
3.
obviously Cedric. Yeah.
So
no, I
it's
get
like,
that.
Right.
you could go to Cedric, or you could just make sure that you hold on to his attention, and I mean
Yeah,
we've got
no.
temporary hit points that we can get from the I mean there's all kinds of things that we can do. We can just wait a little bit. Like we're not super urgent. There's only one other
using
guy.
the healing potion. Just no, I get it. So just using a healing potion used as an action, correct?
Full
Like, if
action.
I was to-
Correct, yeah.
Right.
Yes. So okay, I am with that information. I am gonna forebode any of that anyway, and I'm just gonna attack him.
Nice.
Okay.
Do we still have...
Oh!
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
never
go.
mind.
So
Let's
go ahead and roll the damage. So you're gonna
go.
roll.
Yes, I do still have advantage until Georgio is shot.
Well, you can't
Yeah,
roll
you
anything
gotta
above a
worry about
crit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you're,
really
you're
matter.
fine, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you're-
he was
you're
just,
harder than that.
curious, and then that came up.
So I don't know if that did it as a crit though. I don't think it did.
Oh,
So-
No, it didn't.
Is-
Okay, so that would be 13. So what's your modifier for your normal swing?
17.
It's
I think
9.
it's
9.
Yeah. When I
Okay,
Yeah,
think-
so
so-
it'd be 8 plus 9, so 17 damage.
So 17, and then the radiant is doubled regardless. That's just
It's all
topping.
It's
Yeah.
all yeah.
So it's 17 plus 20.
No, 17 plus 28. The 10
the
is
14
if he
is
was
the
wielding it
rolling.
two-handed. The
yeah,
14
the
is the
14 is the
radiant. damage.
blazing.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Oh.
It displays it so weird.
It's
Yeah,
weird,
that's-
I had to
Yeah.
take
Yeah,
a
it's
minute,
good.
I see slashing under 10, and I thought that's
so
okay.
weird.
Never mind. Okay,
It's just it's. I
so
don't know
that's
why they go
20.
like that.
So 17
28
plus
17.
28.
28. So
Yeah, 45.
45. Okay. He is looking rough after that
then I'm-
strike.
Straight away gonna strike at him again.
29 definitely hits. And a 20. Yeah, both of those hit.
Dude, you have rolled so many 18s on your attacks.
You gotta
Say.
Chugrulk.
do me a favor
go
and
ahead.
just click
Yeah,
the
yeah.
click the D20 again. Chugrulk, I just want to see what happens here. Just click it one more time.
Click to attack. Yeah. So he has improved critical, just so you know.
I know.
That's why.
I know.
So he's far more likely to crit. Yeah.
So the reason I
He's also plus
said it
11.
is because he didn't roll for advantage the first time, so that
You're right.
29 would have been with the first crit.
You're
That's why
right.
it sounds like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Right.
It sounds like it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
That's
you know?
so fucking funny,
But
though.
I just
I don't know
knew.
about
I
board
just
games.
knew.
Yeah.
I just knew.
I play that with board games and stuff. Yeah, going back on.
Yeah.
Chugrulk.
That's so funny.
How do you want to do this?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
buddy. Fitting for you to do with that fucking sword. You're giving it to him
That
just like he
45
asked
damage
for.
was a lot remaining.
I'm just gonna again just glare him in the eye with my sword wielded, clearly about to make that final plunge, and I'm just gonna say, look, you brought this upon yourself. I wanted to make a reasonable trade. I don't know what else to say, buddy.
Trade.
And then plunge it through.
As Ignatius drives through his chest and he coughs up a
This sword's
mouthful
so
of
pissed.
blood, he stares you directly in the eyes as his Holy Avenger falls beside him, the tower shield falling in a crushing manner to the left. The light and the flame will catch up to you in time. Your sins will catch up with you in time. Before you watch the light of his eyes go white as the grip on the blade lessens and loosens until he falls to his knees, his arms going limp. As although he was a dangerous adversary, he falls to his knees as if in prayer in his final moments, refusing to lie face down in the dirt, but holding steady even in death.
I'm gonna shove his lifeless body off of my blade, kicking him to the ground.
The disrespect.
Good
I
speech,
love
kid.
it.
You hear the cries from this extremely wounded chaplain
Oh yeah, he's just watching
as
this.
the horror in his eyes as the Knight Commander's lifeless body falls to the side. But even at this, he realizes he is not equipped to take on any further fighting as he runs.
Tell our story.
I mean,
your friends.
Tim, you are up further in the initiative order. If you would like to make an attack, you can, but you can see his turning and just darting as quickly as he can.
I would rather do one other thing.
Okay. I mean, you do have 2 down companions.
No, it's okay. I want to show I want to signal the fucking archers again and just say and yell, "No witnesses."
Oh my god.
Oh.
The top of
It is the
oh,
top of the round.
that's-
I'm just going to say, how do you want to do this? Because there is no way he's going to survive this.
I just want to just fucking him just fucking running and he just fucking just looks back and just.
It is like a
There's this fucking
scene
Swiss
from
cheese.
300 as a rain of arrows collide with this young man. And he is just spread eagle on the cold city streets of Drakenheim.
Sorry for that dude.
He knew the side he was on.
That's
yeah,
true.
true.
But you have 2 down companions beside you. What would you like to do?
Well, just to make sure I get down, like I can misty step down to make sure I and get over to them, and then try to do try to pick them up or whatever I gotta do to try to help them up.
I mean, do you have a potion or a healing spell or something? I mean, they're bleeding out.
Do I need to make a death save because it passed through my?
Or you can grab one from their inventory.
Yeah, Georgio, you would make a death save as well.
Am I supposed to make a death save?
You'd need to make a death save.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, you're good.
I do have
one success.
Okay, I do have one greater healing potion, so I could do that. So I'll use a misty step through my staff. It doesn't use a charge.
Okay.
And then I'll go over in the middle. You both have one, right? You have one.
I have 2 saves. After your turn, I would have 2. Sorry.
Okay, got it. So it doesn't really matter who I use it on.
We're both in the same spot right now.
Okay.
Immediately after you do something, Cedric potentially saves.
Okay, got it. All right. So then, if that's the case, then let's I'll get Cedric up, and I'll use a potion on him.
Okay.
I have
Cedric, you feel the
just a greater-
slash across your chest begin to heal up as you as you cough up little bits of the potion, looking over.
Hooray.
And Georgio, I imagine you have a potion, or Cedric has a potion, or an ability to heal, or
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll over and just touch him.
okay.
I'm not even gonna bother getting up. I'm just gonna. There you go, bud.
4. We're back.
We're back.
We're so back.
We're so back. We only all died once. You know.
Great guys. Yeah, what? Tim's the only one that survived. Yeah, Tim was the only one smart enough to get onto a roof.
Yeah.
To not charge the angry paladin.
Yeah, I honestly, if it was just a regular attack, I was gonna leave it alone. But once you said smite, I'm like, no. I played a paladin. No thanks, I'm good. I'm quite all right.
It's funny to walk him down like that.
Everything's okay today, guys.
I walked away for a minute.
Yeah, you went to a
all-
box.
I backed up for a bit.
As you all come to consciousness once again, nursing the severity of your wounds as you stare around this burning battlefield, corpses of knights, horses, and clerics scattered about, the lifeless body of the Knight Commander Theodore Marshall lying on his side, his shield strewn aside, his holy defender lying still on the cobblestone streets.
The shield. I am going to examine the shield. I will say that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Can do that.
It's a big ass shield.
Yeah.
It's a big ass shield with a big ass crest on it.
Pretty heavy. You know?
Would you like me to take a look at that?
I can use identify if it's anything, maybe.
I'm gonna look like real shy and be like, I didn't know how to ask, and then give it to you.
Give me a strength save, Tim, as you try to lift this tower shield.
Oh, great. That's fucking terrible.
It's
Like,
heavy.
Locked it on you.
It's a heavy, big shield.
You go to lift it and you fall forward with it in your hands. You don't take any damage, but it is comical.
I'll just lie down on the ground like,
It's okay. I'll just put my hands around. I got it. I feel it. I got it.
As you hug the shield and cast Identify, it has no magical properties, but it is a fine tower shield. It is equivalent of a +1 shield.
Does that mean it's worse than mine? Because mine's +2.
You have a +2 shield? I thought you had.
Or like shield armor class +2.
Yeah.
No.
No, you have a normal shield. I thought you have just you have a normal plus. A normal shield is a +2 to your AC. A +1 shield would be a +3 total.
Yeah.
So it's slightly better than yours. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm misremembering something. Didn't you say it was a +2 for it? What gave him the +2 for his ability when you did the thing? Just because if it was a spell?
Oh, so that's his shield master feat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
I
add
gotcha.
your shield's AC or your shield's bonus to a dex save. Is what Shield Master does.
So I've
Chugrulk actually has the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's because most tankier creatures, paladins, don't generally have high dexterity, so it's not an uncommon thing for them to utilize such a training to try to offset that.
I gotcha.
Because if you're wearing all that heavy armor, what's the point of having a high dex?
And he had his other, and his blade was the only other thing that he's like of worth noting, I guess, that
Yes.
we're looking at. Yeah. I mean,
Let me take a look at this
yeah.
sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we'll look at the sword, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check, whoever would like to take a closer look at it.
I've got a 11.
It is a fine-looking sword.
No.
You don't really notice anything as far as... You don't really have the expertise or the training to see if there's anything beyond that, but you can see this is a fine sword. Not quite on the caliber of Ignatius, but not far from it.
Yeah. I'm not a big sword fighter, personally.
Does it talk?
Not that you can tell.
It doesn't-
Not from that
it
check.
didn't
Who
talk
needs
to
it?
me.
Can I this is a weird question because I should know this, but can my character dual wield?
I mean, technically yes, but you're probably not as
It's
effective.
not as good, yeah.
Yeah, without taking certain
I seem
things.
to remember that, yeah.
There's a 2-weapon fighting style. You
Right.
took, I think, the shield master instead.
You
which
took-
is-
Instead, yeah.
it's
You
just
took
nice.
dueling. Yeah, dueling, which is one-handed weapons.
No, that's cool. I was just curious, because obviously I haven't thought about it in a while.
Right.
I think though I will put my hand up and ask if I can, anyone doesn't mind, I'm gonna yoink that shield.
I got
Go
no
for
use
it.
for it.
I feel like nobody else is gonna be a shield user in our squad.
Yeah,
so-
I won't. I honestly don't want either of them.
I
Yeah, I
think
can
I'm the
take
only
it
one
like
that uses a shield, but
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
take it, I don't
you
care.
could have better use
Who
of
take-
it.
what about
Actually,
if-
that's a fair point. If you
no,
I've
you
got
be
pretty
a
good
tanky
AC.
boy. Go for it.
Is his armor? Would his armor be useful?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Another one, as you look at
This
the
is
armor.
really cool plate armor,
This
probably.
one's gonna be a 13.
13. It doesn't seem to have anything exceptional about it, but it is, finely made plate armor, but nothing beyond the plate, not even close to the plate armor that your companion
nothing
wears.
yet.
Yeah, nothing on that caliber, but it looks to be well made. It looks like a lot of the other plate armor, slightly better than that, but nothing of considerable note, and it is quite damaged at this
Yeah.
point. You did a number on it.
Yeah. Take it back and give it to the
Yeah.
blacksmith. Something,
Yeah.
Get
I mean,
something out of
yeah,
it.
at this
Oh,
point, it'd be
cool.
better used
Leave
as
that dude-
material
leave
for
that
other
dude in the
things.
dirt.
Yeah. Is there anything that's like any sort of identification for Theodore Marshall, like on him that we can take?
Does he have a state driver's license?
Yeah, does he have a state driver's license or a passport or?
Let's take him back with us.
Yeah, can I like cut off his head?
No,
I mean, you can
just
certainly do anything
just
you
ca-
want.
Just carry.
It's
the
a
whole
little
dude.
morbid, but okay.
Yeah, well,
Just carry the whole dude back.
I'll just carry the dude.
Relax.
I'll
Okay.
take off his armor and just pick him up.
Okay.
Do you? I can cast floating dust to make it easier, so you don't have to
Oh,
carry that weight.
I feel like
Oh
out
god,
of
this is
character,
morbid.
out of character, what I
A
know
little
about,
macabre, but okay.
about Cedric, I feel like he would relish in the idea of carrying the man's dead body back, but I don't know.
hmm
I don't
Whatever
really
you want
know.
to do. I just want to help.
As far as your other question, he doesn't seem to have anything like identifiable. I mean, he himself is quite identifiable, but of the various things he had on his person, he didn't seem to have any coinage or anything of that nature. Other than his armor and his shield, the sword is probably the best looking of the bunch.
Okay.
And is certainly, for those who have used any type of sword or bladed weapon, this is borderline immaculate. And were you not carrying a legendary relic of the past already, this would be, bar none, one of the most valuable looking things that you've seen.
Nothing magical about it, right? That I can tell.
Not that you can tell.
Yeah.
Not without some sort of Arcana training. Yeah. Are you not proficient in Arcana, correct?
Not even
No.
proficient. No.
Yeah,
No,
without
no.
some sort of prior training, you wouldn't be able to tell. It would require somebody who has that sort of expertise.
Can I just add a shield +1 to my inventory? Is that okay?
Yeah. It's not an attunable item. It's just it's a better
regular,
quality. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a better quality shield.
I got.
Cedric took the armor off of him to carry him. I'll just pack up the armor and the shield and just carry it back.
Sure.
I don't intend to keep the sword if anybody does want it, but
I'll chuck it in my backpack.
I'm gonna carry it.
Oh, you're gonna take it? Yeah. That's what I meant. Like,
For now, you can list it as just a custom item until someone takes a closer look at it, as Theodore Marshall's sword.
Yeah.
In this shield, we've
So-
gotten all of the. We actually identified the shield, didn't we?
Yeah, Tim
It's just a
identified
regular
it.
old shield.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
very finely made shield, tower shield.
Yeah. Cool.
It's a nice
I've got
one.
it on now, so.
Yeah.
Cool
No.
beans.
Tim can maybe make an Arcana check later on. But
At this point in time, having scanned the surrounding area, you see that the groups of the urban rangers have kind of come closer to you all now after securing the area.
Hey, Cedric, do you think you gave me one of them healing things?
one of them healing things.
Yeah.
Listen, he got banished. He got hit. He's a little not all there right now.
You got spells, don't you?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just
Anything.
give you the good touch.
The good. Okay.
15?
Yeah.
All right. I said it
Not
4.
bad.
I don't want to drink one of those potions I had. I'm running out.
Yeah, we gotta
I don't have
stock up.
I don't have a single one.
I ran out. I'm empty.
You listen in as one of the urban rangers comes closer to you all and says, "We've gotten signals that the other battalions, the other groups are subduing and driving back the knights and the horsemen back towards Temple Gate. But you all do not look in the best of shape. I would recommend that you return to the barracks."
Sounds great.
You got it, dude.
What do you mean? We can go again?
Do you need our assistance further, or do you think you can make it back on your own?
I would like if you guys helped us back, just in case. Who
One
knows?
party.
Yes, we'll accompany you on the rooftops and point out any dangers. The rest of us are going to head off to help towards the clock tower. You watch as the second group has headed off, as well as a couple of these individuals, as 3 of the remaining rangers give you the signal, as 2 of them, one of them is accompanying you side by side, and the other 2 are taking up to the rooftops to run point. But this time, an intense battle having unfolded, nearly taking down each and every one of you in the process, as you see the full length and breadth of the military force brought to bear in this city by the church and the Illyrian military. Nevertheless, you overcame former ally turned enemy. But now you feel that whereas one weight has been lifted, you feel the weight of a man's life now weighs heavily on your thoughts and minds. What could possibly come of this in the future? Will the Silver Order continue to press deeper into the city, or will, with the loss of their commander, will this break their morale? It is hard to say in the moment. Nevertheless, you are able to return to the barracks with little effort, as this area is rapidly becoming more patrolled, and with the assault of the Silver Order, anything that would have been lurking in these buildings has all but fled or been incinerated. As you return back to the barracks, you can see that Ansem's group has returned back, reporting in, just having returned, as he looks to you all. It's good to see you're alive, and by the flame. Is that the Knight Commander?
Yeah.
It was.
Was.
I just threw his body down.
Funny story.
My God. Well, you all look like shit.
Mm.
Not as much as this fucking
Talk
guy,
about
huh?
him.
Me?
Tim looks great.
I'm great.
He's well oiled up, man.
I imagine, based on what you've succeeded in doing here, that, well, there's no telling what this might bring, but nevertheless, I think we've at least dodged a dangerous incident for the time being. Why don't you all rest and get some medical treatment? I'll call the apothecaries. We're about to... we're waiting on the Lord Commander to respond back. But given the signals we've seen in the distance, it looks like they were also successful. And given the blow that you've just delivered to this group, I doubt they will try this again. But I'm sure any one of you that's dealt with Illyrians knows they hold a grudge longer than anyone.
Mm.
They won't take this lying down when they've learned what has gone on here. Just to warn you in advance. Nevertheless, get some rest. And you watch as he turns and begins to signal to various groups of hooded lanterns to accompany him back out into the city. As some of the apothecaries are called to begin treating your wounds. You don't see any of the members of the Amethyst Academy around at this point. You did notice that they seemed to step away when the Silver Order got involved. But at this time, it is now deep into the night, well past the middle of the evening. What's left of the moonlight that can be seen through the darkened grayish skies is well beyond center as you feel the fatigue begin to set in. As your wounds are treated, but a much-needed rest will do better good than any bandage. But with that, I think we'll go ahead and call it there. I think that's a good stopping point. As you all return to the barracks, having succeeded in maintaining your freedom, for now at least.
Getting a blade.
Yeah, more importantly.
Is it? Trying to snatch my sword.
With that being said, there's one more thing I wanted to add. My apologies. Who was carrying Chugrulk? You were carrying the Knight Commander's armor, correct?
No, I have the armor and the sword.
You have the armor. Okay.
I just took
I have
the shield.
the
Everything
armor
else-
and the sword.
Yeah, he
Ah,
took the
okay.
sword.
Among his armor and his clothing, Giorgio, you find some rolled up documents.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Why don't we
Favors,
read 'em?
please.
Most are just detachment paperwork,
Uh-huh.
various roll calls, and supply listings. But one you do find that has a seal upon it. A broken wax seal of the city of Geldstadt.
City of Geldstadt. Can you spell that for me, please?
Geldstadt. So Gelt, which is the German word for gold, and Stadt, which is state.
Yeah.
As you unroll it, it's already had a broken seal, but you recognize the seal of the city. One of the various, one of the nobilities of the continent of West, or the country of Westamar, as Drakenheim is its capital city. But there are other major cities that make up the whole of the country of Westamar.
Mhm.
This is one such city. As you open it up, you see a description and a rather crude but recognizable drawing of your companion Chugrulk. The words, wanted for crimes, or wanted for crimes of war. 12,000 gold, dead or alive.
Crimes of war.
Issued by the Duke of Geldstadt. That's where we'll end for tonight. Sorry, that slipped my mind.
Yeah, that's something I find afterwards, I presume.
Yeah,
Or-
that'd be something as you were, carrying the armor you would have found amongst his belongings.
Okay.
The few things he had other than his armor and weapons.